name's Peter, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Adrian, a Liverpool fan.
How you man feeling?
What's up in the league?
This is how I'm feeling.
Man.
How you feeling, bro?
Good. We see this all week. Top of the league.
Them was there.
100% win records.
That's all mad still.
Trust me, instrumentals only. I'm joined by Ernest, a Man United fan.
Hey, Chris Smalling has more tech than Lukaku.
Oh, he's still sending for Luke.
Hey, it was a good touch and finish, can't lie.
Look at, bro, hey, hey.
I didn't expect it from
Shout out to Mrs. Smalling, turned man into a vegan, and since then the trim has changed and the finishing has changed. Shout out to Chris, man.
Trim's whack as well. And I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
He's top of the league. He's top of the league. Eden Hazard is top of the league. Adrian, sorry, you can't say you're top of the league when you're not top of the league. Do you know what I mean?
Man.
Can't
What?
be saying them things.
Who's top of the league?
Chelsea are top of the league. Check
you serious?
it.
Yeah,
Goal
yeah,
difference,
yeah.
my G.
What do you know?
Goal difference,
right.
my G.
Goal.
100% records.
5 wins from 5.
That's kind of bad.
It's all mad. I'll tell you why Adrian thought he was top of the league, because they beat Tottenham at at Wembley.
White Hart, shame.
White Hart shame. By the way, that's been pushed to February now. It's not going to happen this season.
Did you see
Tottenham will not be playing at White Hart Lane.
Hey, Tottenham are whack.
Why did they want to force it though?
And
Someone got married.
their MK Dons, what's it called? The MK Dons Stadium's being used for their League Cup game. Did you know that?
Oh, for flip's sake.
So they got Watford at home. I say home with in quotation marks. And it's played at MK Dons Stadium.
But that's like down the road from Leicester.
It's out there. But listen, Liverpool, triumphant winners against Tottenham. Made a bit of work of it at the end, but I think it was very, very comfortable. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, as you said, I think like towards the end of the game, you saw Spurs sort of like dominating the game.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, this is kind of funny. I wasn't too happy with the result, but then after listening to what Jurgen Klopp said, he was basically on the vibe of like, we dominated them. If we put our chances away, you know, if we won 3-0, 4-0, everyone will be saying something different. I sat there and I thought to myself, yeah, you know what?
100% right.
It was good. Like the midfields, I like the midfield. I think Milner.
Yeah.
I think what Milner's shown you is what 16 years of Premier League experience is.
Just that back point.
Oh, because he's done it all. He's played.
He's been a bad
He's
boy.
been a right winger. He's been a left back. He's been an attacking midfielder.
All over
But
the shop.
that's essentially epitomised his. That essentially epitomised his performance. I was very happy with
You know, Milner holds the record for the most assists in a single Champions League season.
Champions League.
Yeah.
He's like 8, innit?
Yeah, no one's ever got that much. James Milner, you know, with these kind of accolades.
What year was that?
I think last season.
Oh, we got 8 assists last
yeah.
season.
Now Milner's techie, man.
Bro, Milner's sick, man. He's ill, bro.
He's looked after his body.
But you man only won because Tottenham are tired.
Tired. Talking about garbage, Ernest.
Tottenham are...
Let's just call it what it is.
No.
Did you watch that performance?
No, Tottenham are tired.
Tottenham were awful.
Tottenham are tired.
Do you know what? As
I
much
don't know. I'm only trying to relay the media spin.
Oh, of course.
Because
Of course they're tired.
the beloved Harry Kane
Kane's tired, of course.
hasn't had a holiday.
He's played too many games.
These times when he scored at Old Trafford, he wasn't tired. Okay,
He
cool.
was fit as a
He
fiddle.
was fit. I lie.
Fat and fit.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But,
yeah, if you're a Tottenham fan, brother, I'll be worried because they were
And you know what's so deep?
They were
You know
awful.
Poch said it in the press conference after our game.
What do you say?
He said, if we play like that again,
Yeah.
that first half performance, if Lukaku had feet,
Yeah.
like we were 2-0 up in the first half, and Poch said we escaped death. In that was a summary of his press conference. He was like, no, if United turn up in that first half, it's a different game. But
It's 2 defeats.
and then two defeats after that.
Defeats in a row.
It's margins, isn't it? Like that, because even this game, Tottenham
Could've
arguably should have had a penalty.
Should have had a
like.
penalty.
Yeah.
Arguably, so,
That's ironclad. That's Stonewall.
well, you think it's a pen?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
penalty.
penalty, yeah.
Which
So
one was
yeah.
it again?
On the Son.
Son,
Son.
man, yeah.
That
Yeah, I
Mane tackles him from
thought
behind.
that was a
Yeah.
pen.
That would have been mad if they gave that
Tackles him
still.
from behind.
And when Moira misses that chance,
Mind you, I think the goal that it was ruled offside, I think was harsh as well because Mane doesn't touch it, does
No,
he?
but he's interfering with the play though.
that's Mane though, isn't it? Mane, because he wants to get the glory for himself, man stood it. Like, let Firmino get
fair.
2 goals,
That's why his
bro.
hairline's like that.
I just feel like, what about, you know, like after the fact? I get that someone's trying to interfere with play, but if it's after the fact that A, he hasn't touched the ball, B, the last person to kick it was Firmino, who's onside and it's in the back of the net.
No, but bearing
Should
in
they not
mind,
give that a goal
bearing in mind,
retrospectively?
in real time, it looks like Mane touches it. Because even I was listening to like reviews where people were at the game, they all thought Mane touched it. That's why it wasn't given. Then upon looking at the replays, they said, okay, it was Firmino.
That Redman TV.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it offside?
Chris and Paul, them and there.
Is it offside or not?
Page.
That's We know that, though. How many times does Jamie Carragher say we know that? You know, I usually mock it, but I've been hearing him on commentary lately, and everything is obviously, or we know that. We don't know that. We actually don't know that. There was a few times where I was like, I didn't know that.
It's the same as I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The same as my man. What's the Scotsman that used to play for Arsenal?
Oh,
Charlie Nicholas.
Charlie Nicholas.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there thinking,
Saying that, thinking.
and he's sitting there thinking,
I was still. What I was thinking.
What about Alan Shearer? He said, you should never be surprised about anything in football. You should never be surprised.
He's depressing, you know.
you see Alish, apparently,
So
did you read, what's my man that does Bash of the Day on Sunday?
He's on 5 Live.
What?
Chapman?
Chapman.
Mark Chapman.
I was thinking this, Mark Chapman.
Mark Chapman.
He said, you know, apparently, like Alan Shearer and his family receive abuse because of his match of the day like commentary.
Oh, mate, times 30. That's what people should be doing on a Sky Remote. It's just times 30.
Yeah, his analysis is wow.
Because it's nice. Like I never learn anything new. I never learn anything.
And you know what?
He's a pub man, isn't
it's only now I miss Alan Hansen. It's only now that I realise, snap. Do you know what? Alan Hansen was a bad boy.
You know who should go on Bash of the Day? Higginbotham.
You think so?
He's ill, you know.
On the debate is good.
They need to just bring Gray back. Just let bygones.
No.
him and Liam
Did you see my retweet of Andy Gray? He's sitting there just assuming man's ages, yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
He was like Tom Heaton, he's a young lad. He's 32, yeah. And then he said Joe Hart's like fair old, and he's younger than Heaton.
He said Joe Hart is 35 plus.
Oh, Andy, man, I'm trying to back
Hey.
him.
No, but he took another L this year. He said that the next Man United manager needs to be Roberto Martinez.
Oh,
He's taking 2 L's this
I hear
year.
that, bro. I'm with him.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
I'm with him on that one.
You're moving like an Eminem fan.
Now, do you know what it is, yeah? In the sense that, like, when you look at the CV, and when you look at,
man.
nah, if that's
We took Everton
you know
manager
what?
already.
That's it. That's if you sat Mourinho, it's like, okay, what direction do we go in now? It's because you're at that crossroad, isn't it? It's like, okay, good. Do we take a left or a right?
We're at a crossroads, but
Yeah.
it doesn't put it to Martinez, bro.
Hey, listen, Martinez ain't too far fetched. That's all I'm saying.
He's far.
When he said it, yeah, I thought, right, Andy Gray, you're a nutter, but you're gonna salvage this somehow. And when he explained himself, I said, I get it. I'm not saying I'll choose it, but I get his point.
One of my boys recommended Brendan Rodgers.
Oh,
And he's a United fan. He said
see him. Yeah.
his argument
He
is
should be
that
taken away from his
argument is look at what Brendan Rodgers did with that team, and look at what look at the attacking options we have. That's what he said, and he's like, and I'm like, bro.
Well, as an attacking coach, fine, throw him in the training.
Yeah, but
no,
I'm not trying to go to Palace and score 3 and concede 3. That's not gonna happen. I'm not trying to have that. I'm not trying to have that.
Nah,
But anyway, I'm trying to make this a United team.
Liverpool, top of the league. Well, joint top, shall I say?
Do you think Liverpool played that well?
Maximum, mate. They battered
No,
Tottenham.
bad Spurs.
The first 80 minutes was unbelievable.
Do you know
they
why-
kept in the game?
Do you know why Liverpool's scary this year?
Having top form.
Because Liverpool having hit top form and they found their plan B, or they're finding it, where it's calculated, it's tactical,
Meticulous.
like it's very tenacious, it's meticulous. Man are just moving, keeping the ball, getting the ball back, and looking forward. I rarely see Van Dijk touch the ball.
Yeah.
Like he touches it when Kane will have a sniff or someone else.
That's another thing.
Like, bruv.
Spurs was always going long. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
They've got no options. Spurs are this is it.
How many times have I said to you,
No
bro?
tech.
What is Tottenham's formation?
Yeah,
Honestly,
I don't know how many times
what
I've
do
said
they
that.
play, bro? Like I saw.
I don't know what Eric Dyer was doing. It was like on the right hand side.
All these Eric Dyer lovers, look at your boy.
Eric Dyer's been dead for a bit.
Fam, Tottenham are dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here just to throw hate, but I'm trying to let man know. Let's not be so damning on Tottenham.
Yo, do you know who's falling off?
Who?
Bro, did you see Dembele?
Yeah, what's that about?
But Dembele's always been hit and miss.
Has he?
Dembele
I
has
thought he's been
never
good.
had a consistent season, even when he's been fit.
But he needs to go to Shanghai Shenhua, bro.
Listen, Dembele has.
He needs to stick his bum out there.
Listen,
Nah, he was bad, bro.
He was bad.
Dembele has
Top-
no
top
games
of
though.
Okay, why is Wanyama on the bench? Can someone explain that to me?
Because he's not techie.
He's their best defensive midfielder.
He likes too much
He's
to
one of their
He
best midfielders.
is, but he'll break a man's leg.
Lad, you need to chop wood sometimes, bro. Because Liverpool just running riot in that first 60 minutes. Tottenham should have been out of sight. You know, Tottenham should be able to get back in this game. And even Lamella's goal, you're thinking, oh, that's disappointing to concede. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're thinking, oh, you know, good finish, very good hit, but like, really? Do you know what I'm saying? You look at the defending for Tottenham as well. By the way, like, Tottenham's defending as well.
Alderweireld had a bad
Those
game.
goals as well, by the way. They were shocking goals to
No, but
concede.
you know what it is, yeah? I feel like the centre-backs at times just like an island by themselves. I'm seeing Trippier next to flipping Robertson.
Hey,
I'm seeing
said-
Danny Rose up on the other hand
Man
side.
said Trippier's not going to Milan.
Yeah, Tottenham.
And he said it's strictly a tactical decision. I was like,
But
nah.
neither's Dembele. No, neither's
No
Dele Alli,
Alderweireld.
no Dele Alli either.
No Alderweireld or Trippier at Inter Milan. Please, Lautaro Martinez and Icardi turn up.
See, that's the thing. Inter Milan are hit and miss at the moment this season.
They're
Like,
moving mad.
You can't put money on it.
I even saw the Roma game yesterday. I was like, you man are moving mad.
What, Roma, Inter?
Bro, it was 2-1.
To who? To
Roma. It should. You know, like the game should have ended 2-1.
Yeah.
Should have ended 2-1. But I don't know.
What's the score? Final score? I didn't
2-2.
see it. Oh, 2. Yeah, no, I'm team Inter, but bloody hell, man. To try last time I supported Inter against Spurs, they let me down. They were
Yeah,
3
for real.
up, 1 up.
Why is that game being played at 5?
What game?
Yeah, I asked the question
Because
today.
it's in Italy, innit? So
So
it's their timing. It's 5 o'clock our time. It's 5. Did you say?
yeah,
It's like five. It's like
that game. Their game starts before the Liverpool game.
I think it will kick off at like 6.
maybe
I think
kick
kick
off
off
maybe
at
coverage
six.
at
Man,
5.
that's like rush hour.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like the
It's
game.
like a rush hour.
But man, them on the Bakerloo like. Hey, push it back, man.
Yeah,
That's
that game's
crazy.
early for some reason.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the time difference in Italy and England?
About an hour. Because I remember when we played AC Milan last year, our kickoff was at 6.
I thought that was just Europa.
UK
though.
time, and then we.
I
played
thought that was
7
just because
o'clock there.
Europa always have them timers where it's like 5, 6.
Do you
same
know what?
game
Though?
start.
I think Inter's not got really a good reputation fan-wise in Europe anyway. They always seem to get in trouble.
There's ultras.
There's always trouble.
Bro, they said to Icardi, if he wasn't good, would have broken your legs.
Standard.
That man move mad.
Standard.
Icardi was beefing it for time.
Them, yeah, straight up beef, you know. Anyway, but
See Firmino get poked in the eye.
what's that about?
But man got the mandible claw.
For me, again, you know, he's had a couple goals now, hasn't he? He's sort of just,
But for me, as I've always maintained, Firmino is not about goals with him.
he's so underrated.
It's about what he offers to
Because it's storage going then, I guess. Would it be storage that's going then?
going.
I think they'll keep him. I think
No,
they'll-
because he didn't train.
in the squad.
He wasn't in training apparently for me.
Yeah, Firmino's a.
So I question whether he starts.
Oh, yeah.
or-
But it's home though, isn't it? You're home.
Away.
Are you playing?
Ooh.
I saw you at Anfield first.
Are we?
My boy's going to Anfield. My boy's going to Anfield tomorrow.
I think you're home
Oh,
still.
I said that.
Yeah, you're Anfield. I think you'll win, by the way.
But we can do a thing. We can like maybe put Big Shaq in the central area. See what we can do.
Big shot.
Oh, Shaqiri, I was baffed for a
No,
bit,
but I think for us, if we're going to win the league, if we're going to compete, ultimately we need strength and depth. We need a squad.
You do.
Because our midfields, bruv, we spent 40 million on Fabinho.
Yeah.
He hasn't kicked a ball.
He hasn't.
And we haven't missed it.
Is he back in training?
Yeah, he's fit.
Was he injured? He wasn't
He was
injured,
playing for
was he?
Brazil.
I was gonna say he wasn't injured. They just don't play him.
No, I swear he came injured.
No, because he played against
I
Brighton.
think he had like
played
a-
first game of the season. Not
No,
Brighton.
no, he hasn't played at all.
He hasn't played, bro.
Nah, bro. I swear I saw the guy kicking ball, man.
No, against West Ham, he didn't play.
I think he played against America for Brazil.
No, I know he played international. I swear I saw him in a Liverpool shirt.
But your style of play doesn't need a holding midfielder like Fabinho at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
Because you're essentially playing 3 with Milner, Wijnaldum, and Keita. You're playing 3 guys that can defend in midfield. So you don't need Fabinho right now. There's some games where you're going to need a deep line playmaker, and maybe he jumps in. But now I don't think you need him.
Who are your top 4 or 5 players?
It's a meritocracy at the moment.
Who are your top 5 players at
Now you can't say that. Man said oligarchical one day.
Listen,
My man just threw it and just kept speaking. I was like, raw, like it's common language. Come on, say oligarch. I had to Google that.
Yeah.
Now, top 5 players.
Who's your top 5?
What, in any particular order or just top 5?
No, just top 5.
Salah,
Yeah.
Firmino,
Yeah.
Van Dijk,
Yeah.
Alisson.
Yeah.
raw.
Not money.
I was gonna say what you ain't said money yet.
No, but I feel like if I say Mane and I say Salah, it's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? No, it's either or. So
Okay, I'm hearing rumours Mane doesn't want to pass to Salah.
it's nonsense, man.
He doesn't, though.
To be fair,
He
yeah,
doesn't wanna
He
pass
doesn't,
it.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
though.
lot, yeah. Based on this season alone, I have more trust in Mane scoring goals than Salah. Mane, I think, is the top goal scorer, if not joint top goal scorer.
Wait, what? You have more trust in him?
Yeah, because Salah's not finishing. Salah's having about 20 shots in the last 4 games, and he scored like 1 goal.
I don't know too.
Whereas
He's got
Mane's
two.
got like 4 and
Mane's got
4.
four.
I don't particularly mind that.
Yeah, but that's not.
Just
Bruv,
saying,
Mane always has
The
spells
bigger
where he
worry-
scores and then dries up. So
I'm just
I wouldn't
saying. That's why I said based
I
on
wouldn't-
this season. That's why I said that.
yeah, I wouldn't bank on Mane still. Like, I think Salah's going to get his goals, isn't it? It's going to come
The
eventually.
reason why I was asking the question was because I think if they play 30 games this season, then you're in with a massive shout of winning the league.
Absolutely,
If they don't,
100%.
then bye-bye.
I'll be honest with you.
You've got to think about something else.
Liverpool, the basis of Liverpool's success this season, it relies on us not getting any injuries.
Yeah.
If Van Dijk goes down,
Same thing last
if Van
season.
Dijk goes down, we're not winning the league. If Salah goes down, we're not winning the league.
If Alisson goes down,
Oh, holy smokes! If
Yeah.
Alisson goes down, we're not winning the league.
yeah.
So yeah, whereas
I never looked at it like that.
where City, I've got the luxury.
City went without Mendy for most of the season.
City don't have their MVP currently.
Fam,
Yeah.
where is
City don't have their MVP,
Yeah.
bro.
man's in Spain popping pills. Man's going to some Dr. Miami implementation.
He's trying to let the antidote in, bro.
No, you see Pep, he's doing them like messier things, bro.
Bro, I saw him the other day wearing K-Swiss.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you know Pep's the guy?
Hey, Pep is
Stone Island.
Hey,
He's been on Stone Island for time.
trust me,
He's the
bro.
guy.
See man in the front of an Oasis.
What do you think of tomorrow?
You know what? This is gonna sound mad, but I don't really care about tomorrow. You know, I just want to win the league. Man.
I hear that hunger.
Easy,
I
yeah.
hear that
I'm
hunger.
23 years old.
Like, my man hasn't got Napoli and PSG in the same group, and you're caring about the league.
Wallahi.
I just want to win the league this
Boy.
season, bro, if I'm honest.
I hear that.
But I think,
rate that.
and as I said, I think like we've got the strength and depth isn't the best. But you see the 3 midfielders we played on Saturday,
Yeah.
Milner, Keita, Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
We can flip that for another 3, and it's flipping Henderson, Fabinho.
Secure?
Oh right.
No, who's the other one?
Who's the other one?
Gricic.
British.
Fair enough. I can't remember the other guy, but you see what I'm saying.
5's not bad.
So yeah, it's not bad. So I think we're looking good.
I think Verratti's not playing. I think the Madrid game he got a red.
Oh yeah, last season. Isn't it?
Yeah, you got that last
He's
season.
tenacious, bro.
I think if he plays, I'm putting my money on PSG. But if he's
sure.
your midfield is quite good for a team like that. You just need to worry about whoever's giving the ball to a Rabiot or Lo Celso who's giving the ball to
I
Flip.
feel like our midfield is good at what it does, but if we come against a better midfield,
If they had Mota,
doing headlights.
if they had Mota,
Yeah,
I'll be like, alright, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But for me, it looks like it might be Draxler or Di Maria playing in midfield tomorrow, and that could be very interesting.
I can't lie. I can't see PSG losing just because of that attack. That attack is frivolous. And it could be 1-2-2.
It is, but you heard Rabiot last season. Like, don't score 7 against Dijon, and then when you face a big boy, it's like raw. Man's being brought back down to earth.
Yeah.
Liverpool are a top team in Europe.
They are, but
keep it a buck.
Mbappe's a top player in the world.
He is,
Neymar's
but
there,
he can't win a
Kimpembe's
game
there.
on his own.
He can't, but that 3.
There's 3 of them.
There's
No,
3 of them
a
that
midfielder.
serious
The last
level.
time I checked has to pass the ball to a forward. Let's listen. I'm not saying PSG have no chance. This is a 50-50 game.
Yeah,
Where
50.
whatever the result, will not be shocked.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give both sides.
I'll be slightly shocked if Liverpool win.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd be a bit
slightly
shocked
shocked.
too.
Slight. Only because I think this is their first big test.
PSG are not Madrid. They're not.
They're not, but I don't know, group stages,
They're not Madrid.
PSG.
I can't lie, I think it would be a good litmus test to actually see where we were. I
See
thought
where you
the
are.
Spurs game would have been, but
Yeah.
Spurs are awful at the moment.
Spurs, yeah, they were awful.
So this is like the big
And
test.
Spurs don't have the players that PSG have. Because, bruv, like, man, I'm thinking about their front 3, yeah? Okay, cool. Bruv, it's probably going to be Kazawa at left back. Like, man need to deep it.
Yeah.
If Thiago Silva starts in that game,
But
it is open season.
But they might look at that and think, Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, surely we've got the tools to put some goals
But
past them.
Liverpool are looking at the same thing.
Yeah, I think they're
And
both looking at each other.
possibly no Buffon, apparently, because he got sent off.
Yeah, he won't play.
He
Buffon
won't-
hasn't
he
played a
won't
game
play.
this season.
Bruv. Oh, yeah, has he not?
No,
Stress.
they've kept is it Areola?
Areola.
Like, I genuinely think Buffon thought that was his last game in Europe, you know? He was mad. Man said the man's got a packet of crisps for a heart. Are you mad?
like for me, like I'm only going to be happy with a PSG result
Oh, absolutely.
because I want my man to get.
I hate English teams. Chelsea 4. Yeah, so I was born under the English. My team's not involved. I'm not trying to hear it. I want every defeat possible.
Payback time.
Oh my God! You should have seen me.
Slip trade.
You would have thought I was at the away end at Old Trafford when they played Sevilla. Mate, I was over the Ben Yedder. Oh mate, I was all over it. Anyway,
Yeah, that was buzzing.
I was buzzing. Chelsea 4, Cardiff 1. Chelsea joint top with Liverpool.
Swag.
Eden Hazard with a hat trick.
My boy's balling out. Yeah. I was happy, man. I was happy, man.
And the shackles are off, fam.
But the way you said you see Hazard, yeah, I feel the feeling's mutual.
The shackles are off.
The feeling's mutual.
Ball out, bro.
It's so annoying.
Wait, what's the feeling? It's annoying.
No, it's just that he's a top player, man.
Right,
He's a top
shout
player.
out to Giroud.
Oli.
Because,
yeah.
Because you see, because I said to D at work,
Yeah.
I said, you see that flick my man gave to Hazard,
yeah.
Lukaku could never.
What?
Could
Lukaku?
I said Lukaku could never.
Could never.
Don't worry,
My number 9 could never.
When we get onto Lukaku, I need to flag something up, but we'll
I
get
think I
there.
know you're going to flag up.
You're damn right you know what I'm going to flag up, but we'll get there shortly.
Oh, so I've submitted enough evidence where you guys are saying stuff.
No, I'm here to flag something. That's all
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey!
I know many
This is like
heard
Peter's
this
my
week.
guy, you know?
Turn it in.
I'm just going to flag it out. That's what I said. Yeah, just, you know.
Just highlight the red, fam.
That's it. Terms and conditions.
I'm going to report this issue. That's different.
I think I know what you're on about anyway.
What do you think of Chelsea? What do you think? Like,
I wish we didn't smack up Cardiff, you know?
Why?
Because now everyone's watching us.
Cardiff is trash.
No, exactly. It's a game we're supposed to win, but people are turning around and acting like, "Oh, now Chelsea are real contenders." Like,
Oh, shut up.
We're supposed to be
I
Cardiff.
said Chelsea were contenders. At
We're
the beginning
supposed to be
of the season.
Cardiff. I wish we just gave them a little 2-1.
Chelsea-
and then
Chelsea ain't
focused
been
on
tested,
Chelsea.
man.
Now people are focusing on Chelsea and are thinking like, we've won 5 games.
Chelsea haven't been tested.
Chelsea.
And I know Remy thinks I'm wrong, but Europe ain't started yet, bro. Them Azerbaijan trips ain't started yet, bro.
Now
So
listen,
who you got in your group?
sorry, can
I
you?
don't know. You think I'm
AK Athens.
Yeah.
I think
got
it's a carrier bag.
No, we got Carabao.
We got PA.
You got Karabakh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
Carabao.
Did you know they played their Europa League games in their national stadium? I didn't know that. So where the final
They ain't
is,
selling that out, are they?
Is that why it's so massive? Yeah,
68,000.
it's a big stadium, you know.
Massive
I
stadium.
remember when Chelsea played, I was like, bro, this pitch is big, you know.
Yeah.
I think Carabao can't be filling out this ground weekly. Surely not. Turns out they got like a 30,000 seat
Okay.
stadium.
Even 30,000 is a lot.
30's a lot, yeah.
Well, no, you lot are doing well, but I'm waiting for a Chelsea Liverpool.
On that's the real one. On Thursday we got PA. Okay.
Park.
Oh, Chuba and Pom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna do bits.
Is
Then
he?
we got video Videoton.
Oh, Videoton.
There's a team called Videoton. And
Videoton.
Bante.
And who? Barte.
Yeah.
No one
Barte Borisov.
talk to me about the Europa League.
Yeah, so I don't care about
Garbage
no
sides.
Europa League.
The fact that they want to bring a
Do
third tournament.
you want to win it this year? If you win it, you're cool. If you don't,
Yeah, I'm
you're
alright.
Oh, mate,
I'm
you
alright.
won't- you won't bat an eyelid. As long as you finish in the top 4, you will not give up.
Yeah,
monkeys.
I don't really care.
Sorry,
No, I hear that.
I don't really care. Obviously, if we didn't qualify
I think
for Champions League,
for
then I
his
want
CV,
it,
he
but
needs to
I
win
don't
it.
Yeah. Okay, there's that.
He
There's that.
doesn't want
There's
anything.
that. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, you're right.
There's only a single trophy.
He does kind
Man's
of
like 70, you know. It's
Hey, don't you look like Homer Simpson?
Man's still out here with that triple XL. for an XL guy, bro.
Look like an
So
old
He's got that 06 swag.
Oh my god, how can he be rocking that though? As a manager on the pitch, like how are you rocking this?
Hey, I don't care what my manager wears. If he's getting results, I don't care what he
W's.
wears.
I wish he was smoking fags on the touchdown. just to show how much he doesn't care.
Like that Mourinho thing.
He's just puffing. Just puffing.
What do you think you are?
I don't care. Yeah, but Sarri's doing the thing, so I can't even be mad. The response when we went 1-0 down, was
Nah,
just
your attacking football is
Hey!
it's a breath of fresh air from what Mourinho and
Annoying.
like
Bro,
AVB
we're playing
and
football. Like,
fucking annoying.
even before Hazard scored his first goal, Kovacic had 2 chances where he was...
competition. He should have scored.
But
Yeah,
the play...
He should have scored.
Yeah, he should have scored. I was annoyed when he missed.
Definitely.
But
Good football
the
as well.
play was just mad. So I'm like, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far for Chelsea. Like, it's looking good.
Next 5 games, you got West Ham away, Liverpool at home, Southampton away, United at home, Burnley away. What do you reckon? 15 points?
I know you said a lot of fixtures real quick. I think we'll beat West Ham.
You will battle West Ham on Sunday.
West Ham got a W this week. You never know.
Oh God, Everton.
You never know.
Started on it.
But I think we'll beat West Ham. It's just that Liverpool game, like you said, isn't it? Are we playing Liverpool home or away?
Liverpool and United are both at home.
Oh, for flip's sake.
They're both home games. Why are you that? Why are you saying that?
I don't know. I just won the away game, so there's not as much pressure on us to win it.
No, just get your 3 points. Get them early.
Yeah, but I feel like if we draw with Liverpool, that's a better result for them than it is for us.
Because in theory, both teams
then
will have won six
You might
games
draw for them there.
at that point.
You might draw for them there. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to have it. No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but there's not much to really say about Chelsea, innit? Obviously, Morata got dropped for Giroud. That was the perfect, as Ernest was saying, innit? It was the perfect switch.
That's the reason why I don't think you win the league. It's because you have no strikers.
No,
Giroud is not good enough to win the league title.
They've got Morata.
Yeah, and Morata doesn't score goals.
What does Morata do?
It's a very good question.
That's it.
That's
falls on the floor.
why Chelsea won't win the league, because when the crunch comes in February, March, and there's like 4 or 5 games in 10 days, they're not going to have the
What I
goals to
also
put it
think
in.
is mad is that we got rid of Batshuayi went on loan, and then we got Tammy Abraham on loan. So Europa League games, it's either Morata or Giroud starting. So now we have that Thursday Sunday issue where it's
I'm
like
sure you'll all pull out an African from your youth development.
Damn.
an African from our youth development. So why would we get rid of Tammy Abraham? I don't mean that's
Because he's
can't-
also African.
I was going to say he can't just rely on Europa League games. He needs 30 games this season.
Yeah.
And Villa's a fantastic.
I
move
think
for
you
him.
lot should have gambled on Moussa Dembele.
Celtic. Yeah, it's a good gamble.
I think you
How
lot
much
should
did
have
they
gambled.
gamble?
I don't think
They
we can.
Did
I
you
don't
go
think
for
we
was
can
it
gamble.
20 to 30?
I think they bought him for that amount. Yeah, they bought
Yeah,
him
like
for
one
that
of them, and he's gonna play. He's gonna play against.
He joined Leon, didn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna play against. That's a sick move.
Is it?
Sick move.
Is it?
Leon,
Ain't it crowded over there?
Leon,
No,
no,
because they got rid of
my
Mariano.
man left.
Oh yeah, my guy went to
Mariano
Madrid.
left.
Oh, yeah, he went to
They like
Madrid.
doing that. They like buying the player for a year. They're selling him for like double the price.
I think that was a sick move for him. For me, it's the perfect club to leave Celtic for. If you bang, someone comes to Leon and does this thing or whatever.
Calm.
Yeah, but I don't think we'd be in a position to buy a top striker simply because we spent 70 mils on Morata.
Bro, you lot have money. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, but we're in another. It's like that Torres situation. When we
Yeah.
signed Torres,
It's a
we
burden.
couldn't sign another striker for like 3 years because
No, because
it's like Torres is.
We have 50 million investment.
But
throwing
you could-
money there,
No,
yeah.
but you could. No, but the other difference was that Roman Abramovich wanted him, and he had to play games. So it's not like you could sell him and then make. You could sell Morata and buy another striker.
Yeah, but who's coming in from
Doesn't
Morata?
matter. Morata could be. It doesn't matter. Someone in Spain and Italy will buy him. They'll still believe it. Do you know
I
what
mean,
I'm
they'll
saying?
buy him. But we spent 70 mil on this guy.
Huh?
We spent 70 mil on him.
Yeah, to count it as loss. You're selling him for
Nah,
like 40 million.
I don't think it's. I
He'll
don't
go
think
for
it's that
like
cut and
40
dry.
He'll go 40 million.
Especially-
Especially loss. Spend that 40 million on maybe 2 good players, if not 1 top player.
But especially after bringing in a new coach, I don't think you just get rid of Morata. You wait.
It's after 1 season you don't sell Morata.
Yeah, you don't sell him. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm saying if you're not happy, if you want to sign another striker,
I think this is what we got for this year, and that's why.
Well, obviously, for this year, but
as in our aspirations
Oh my
ain't to win the league necessarily.
Oh,
obviously this year, I'd say so.
Shane Long.
That's what he does. He runs.
Who's surprised?
Or Shane Long.
He's trash.
Bro, he's got like 19 league goals for Southampton.
He was
He's
sick.
got like 19 league goals, period.
He was sick at
In his
West Brom.
career. He's played like 100. He's played like 600 games with his 20 goals.
Currently watching Southampton versus Brighton and Shane Long. Oh, that was dead. What was he doing?
He's trash.
He's
Why-
crap.
why are
All he does is run.
Why is Brighton
Where's
wearing
Charlie
green?
Austin?
He's on the bench.
Huh?
Oh,
He's probably sticking his metatarsal together. He's built. Look, I said 2 goals in these last 50 games. I'm not surprised about that.
Do you know what? I'm not shocked.
That's
at
a
all.
whack return.
That's a
Oh
terrible
my
record.
That's not even a whack return. What is that?
That's a terrible record. Let's go over to Vicarage Road, where Manchester United in their pink and white shorts.
we win in pink.
Oh,
Kid is
God.
so trash.
Do you know what it is? I feel like it's a half-hearted pink. I think that's my problem with it.
Do you know what? When they wear it with black, it's fine. It's just when it's on white. It
I'm not trying to have a salmon pink, you know.
It's about salmon,
weird.
you know?
Salmon.
An off-pink salmon like that.
That's like gone off salmon. 2-1 winners against Watford. Ernest, what did you think of your team's performance? It was an exciting game. It was quite packed. It was quite busy.
I have a confession to make.
What is that confession?
I want Fellaini out of my club. yeah. But
Yeah.
He had a good
at this moment in time, over the last 6 months, if Fellaini was to go, if Fellaini was to get sold, I'd be like, that's harsh.
because he's doing whatever he
He's
can. to
doing
save the team.
exactly, bruv. He's had two better DM performances than Matic. His last 2 games,
To be fair,
and Matic is turning into the player I prophesied he was going to be. The guy is a snail. Oh my gosh!
What did
I
you think
put
of
my
his
own eye.
What did you think of his setting up?
It's clumsy. Like it's clumsy. You get me? Like it's just like.
He took like a mile to get.
No,
that
honestly,
pitch.
like,
oh my God.
Matic is turning into a snail.
Is it old age?
We signed him at 29.
Is he reserving the
We
body?
signed him at 29.
He's just reserving his body.
Do you know- yeah,
He's got about 4 seasons at Man United still to go. Under Mourinho as well. He's got about 4 seasons.
Bro, we signed him at 29.
Mate, he'll be there at 39. He will be there.
Was it just me, or when you looked at that team sheet, you just thought, "Oh, I know exactly what Mourinho's doing."
No, do you know when I saw the team sheet, I said, this is exactly the team I would have played.
Yeah, you needed it.
This is exactly the team I would have played.
Because them man
stability
bullied
and
Tottenham all over the pitch, and you look at Pogba,
Go on.
Pogba, Matic, and Fellaini. You're not bullying them, man. So it was just like,
Hey, Fellaini.
And Watford's a tough ground. It seems like this season. It looks like it's not easy to win.
Bro,
That's not easy.
Bro, they beat us 3-1 when Mourinho first came. They battered us. Isaac's success and all that, man.
You did deal with them last year, though.
Oh, last year and when I saw Jesse Lingard start, I said, "This is Mourinho." Apart from the fact that Lukaku's your guy, like this is the exact team I would have played. You see what I'm saying? And
it done the job.
it did the job.
Made a bit of a. It was a tough
It's
game.
Man United though. We're gonna make young boys a tough game. We're gonna make it a tough game. I can smell it.
Watching Champions League football at Old Trafford must be tough in the group stage anyway.
When I went to see,
you ain't got exciting games.
when I went to see what's it called? Was it CSK? CSK. I was like, this is a typical Mourinho game. It's we make games tough because we overcomplicate it. We've done this since Van Gaal. But listen,
how weird is that? Me and you saw CSKA Moscow last season. That's just weird.
that's wild, isn't it?
That's how you know, like, years of advance. Football has
for real,
advanced.
for real.
We have advanced. The
real.
world has advanced. Where we've both seen Russian opposition.
Yeah, for real.
The same team at that.
That's crazy.
Did you even clock Golovin or Golovkin, whatever his name is?
No.
And then he was.
No, I did. He had a good game.
He banged a free kick.
He was good against you, like, yeah.
He had a good game. But anyway, what did we learn from Watford? Lukaku's trash. That's what we learned.
Romelu Lukaku.
Did you see the chance? Did you see the chance that Sanchez set up for him?
Yeah, I did.
You saw that, yeah?
I did.
And then
Wait, which one?
I watched the game. I watched the game, and I said, if any of the men them are watching it, they know exactly what I'm feeling. He's trash.
Wait, what
I've come to the
do you
conclusion.
mean?
It's limit. He had the one.
Really?
Where was it? It was before Sanchez. Who had the ball before Sanchez?
I don't even know, but
Because Sanchez picks it up and I'm like, this is where he
He's
does
going
the
to
sauce.
turn
He does the
up.
sauce. He sets the ball.
no, bro, it was inch perfect.
What, second half or first half?
First half.
First.
It's like the
First
first
half.
2 minutes.
Yeah, it's the first attack. Yeah, first attack of the game. And when he saw that miss, I thought, I just went,
And then the other one,
Oh, this is not gonna
where,
be
where
good like this.
Pogba slices. The ball that he gives him, it cuts open the 2 centre backs, yeah? Like, you remember that Fabregas
love
ball?
that.
Remember that Fabregas ball to Costa against Watford?
Oh yeah. From
It wasn't the same as that, but it was like, if Lukaku has a brain, he touches the ball, couple steps,
Deft
bow!
touch.
It's
Really
just
deft touch.
just
That way where you kill the ball dead.
Oh,
Bang. That's it.
But this is my gripe with Pogba. This is one of my biggest issues with Pogba. You see Lukaku in training more than I do.
Yeah.
Why the heck do you like spraying these Hollywood passes that you know he can't control? No,
Yeah.
honestly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because
Maybe he does it in training. Maybe he does make that
listen,
touch.
Lukaku, for the fact that Lukaku costs 75 million
He needs
and
to-
Mourinho plays him in every game, there must be stuff he's doing in training that listen.
That's true.
But
Feels like he's wearing Tim's.
But do you know? Is there not a part of you that feels like Lukaku justifies his start by scoring 4 goals? I mean, he's got
because I haven't seen the other guys.
Only Hazard has scored more Premier League goals than him.
No, but I haven't seen the other guys. I can't say it's justified when you haven't given the other guy. Like, give me a chance to flop.
No, but like,
Give me 5 games to flop.
What I'm saying is, if you're going to start with Lukaku, can you say Lukaku has flopped if he scored 4 goals?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the
That's my
caveat
point.
with Lukaku.
Because
His numbers are good.
you don't drop someone until they perform.
But that's 5 games in the season.
Okay.
If you cost 75 million, I should be starting you the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah.
Then-
and do you not think
then-
the
and
4
then-
goals is good enough, or is it?
No, when Lukaku scores, I give him credit.
He scored a worldie against Watford, didn't it? He just rolled in off him.
He just said, "No,
He get off his belly.
You just make sure it's going in.
Get off his belly.
It was a
Get off his
graze.
belly, bro.
You just make
And the
sure
thing
it
is,
goes in.
and the thing is, I want to hear what man are saying when he has the same thing he had last season,
Like 7 games.
where he went through. I think it was like 7 or 10, one of them numbers, and he didn't score a
Nasty
goal.
streaks.
Bro, imagine in the press conference after the Watford game, Mourinho's talking about how he did well at there was a point in the game where at the halfway line he's clearing the ball. I was like, bro, is that Lukaku? I was like, bro, is that Lukaku at the back?
That last ditch tackle he did before the final whistle. when he
Yeah,
got the
I was
right
like,
back.
and Mourinho praised him for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So he said he's the image of Manchester United. I loved it. Representation of the team.
like,
What do you think of those comments?
Do you know what it is? You see, if you
Hilarious.
if you minus Lukaku's like lack of football ability, yeah, he would be my captain at United.
Yeah, he's got the right attitude.
Like Lukaku
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the perfect
That's true.
attitude of a leader at Man United.
Yeah.
He's so big though. The thing for me, he's so
Personally,
massive.
I think it's 2-1 for his own good.
He should play in the NFL.
But we said this when he had locks.
He should-
We said this when he had
Yeah,
locks.
he should be in the NFL. I told someone at work he can't have been 18 when he joined Chelsea. I refuse to believe it. But
Have
he
you
should
seen the picture of him when he's 13?
be- no.
That's like 6'4".
You don't like he is the big kid.
What does he eat?
I
Let's
reckon
find out that diet.
I reckon like he like his mum gave him oats and milk.
Just oats
Like
and milk.
like when he was a baby. Like he had solids.
Nah, that can't
He
be.
had solids
That can't be.
Yeah,
from when he
clearly
popped up.
She was giving him protein shakes.
Bare protein. Somebody pull up
Protein,
Lukaku
SMA.
stats. Somebody open up Wikipedia and pull up
His
Lukaku
numbers are
stats.
good, I can't
what?
lie, man.
Just for Premier League goals.
Premier League goals. I think his numbers are quite good.
They're phenomenal. I'll tell you that right there.
Oh, what is it? Free smoke?
They're phenomenal.
Is it free smoke?
I've got someone here. I want you to pull up Lukaku stats, and you tell me combined how many goals.
I
Premier
can't
League-
wait for this
Because I know off the top of my head already how many Premier League goals he's
Because-
got, but I want confirmation.
because certain man's trash striker.
Oh my god!
Now, yeah.
So back here.
We're back here because I want to know what Ernest feels.
My trash striker. I love it.
Backline we never left.
Penalty to
Pen.
Southampton against Brighton. It looked like Shane Long was brought down. Anthony Taylor put it to the spot. Danny Ings, come on, I've captained him. Get in.
Let's hope he misses.
No, don't say that.
Oh, he's won the penalty as
He's
well.
won the penalty
Okay.
as well.
Oh, no, that was Ings, isn't it?
Okay, it doesn't say in the
he's
Prem.
a good player.
It's like from Anderlecht and that.
So scroll down to career stats and then go to his English football.
Yeah, they do the
stats.
breakdown thing.
They do breakdown.
Where's that?
Down the
On
bottom.
Wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, go on.
Wait,
Press
have I?
the stacks.
Is it 141? No, that's for Everton.
That's just for, what's 140. So check the league goals, not appearances.
So for
Someone needs to pull out a calculator.
quick maths, quick arithmetic.
What are you trying to do? Try to work out what?
How many Premier League goals Lukaku has?
Okay,
Wait, is it-
So you're dead striker.
so someone pull out a calculator.
So he's got 88 plus 17.
Why is this so? I say he's got. Oh.
You gonna
Hold on, 88 plus
Well, I'm trying to
17.
figure out
Yeah.
why is it so hard to find
Premier
out.
League goals.
Yeah.
88 plus 17.
88 plus
This says
17.
68 plus 20.
Nah, he's definitely
Plus-
got.
plus
He's got
West
more than
Brom,
100.
17
Plus
West
West
Yeah,
Brom.
yeah.
But-
68.
But don't forget Everton. He's got.
Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, for real. Because Chelsea, you didn't score a goal. This is West Brom, Everton, Man United.
Yeah. So how many?
68 plus 20.
Okay, so 68. 68 plus 20
This is mad.
is 88. And then
can't
what?
be
Where,
right.
so where's your extra number coming from?
It's coming from the West Brom, but I think it's counted.
Because you said 88 plus something else.
This mathematics.
He scored 20 in all comps for West Brom, but 17 in the league, I think.
Yeah. And how many did he get each season at Everton?
He's got 105 Premier League goals.
He's got 105.
All I had to do
Premier
was
League
go on the
goals.
Premier League website.
105.
He's got
He's got 105 Premier League goals.
So Wiki's got it wrong then.
Wiki's probably counting all the things, isn't it? The League
No,
Cup and that.
no, Wiki. No, this is Prem.
Right, I'm on the Premier League website. Lukaku, 225 appearances,
is
105 goals.
I'll take that.
You
Wow,
take
what
that,
you
wouldn't
man
you?
saying?
Didier Drogba, 104 Premier League goals. Now,
Through the realness.
after all the hype,
Talk that talk.
after all the noise, after
Talk
all
that
the
talk.
diss that Lukaku gets,
Talk that
Ernest,
talk.
Ernest, would you rather have Didier Drogba in your side with his,
Yes.
with his one? Why?
Yes.
There we go.
Why?
There we go. I'm so
Why?
glad. There we go.
Why?
Because Didier Drogba plays football.
Thank you.
There we go.
Didier Drogba was
Conversation
trash.
done.
No, he wasn't trash. He's just not world class.
Lukaku, who's 25 years old, has more Premier League goals than Didier Drogba.
No.
Pete,
Fam, you forget Drogba
25.
turned pro at like 25.
Apparently, yeah.
let me show you, the thing is, Lukaku has scored 4 Premier League goals this season. He's the second highest top goal scorer, and we spent the whole season dissing him every single game.
I don't get why he's
What does
being
that tell
dissed.
you?
He's doing this because he's trash.
What does that tell you?
dissed.
We've dissed him He's been dissed every game.
Puts the ball in the net.
He's missing open goals. He's
He's gonna get
missed
Tottenham when
as
they
many open goals as he scored
thought
goals.
not.
Puts it in.
I
Puts
thought not.
the ball in the net.
Did you do it when you know?
Puts the ball
When if
in
he
the
scored
net.
that goal, United would have won that game, surely.
Mate, he has over 100 goals at age
I don't
25.
give a-
Anyone can have over 100 goals.
Nah,
At age 25,
That's not true.
in the
That's not-
Premier
that's
League,
not true.
guys,
That's it.
this guy's gonna be a world beater by the time he's
He
20,
is,
by
he
30.
is.
Yeah.
He'll be a goal scoring
I agree
machine
with that.
at 30.
He is.
But at the time of recording,
Oh, and Brighton pull one back there, John.
Shane Duffy.
Who scored the Southampton second goal? Was it Ings?
You saw him take the penalty.
I did not see him take the penalty. I saw him win the penalty. You mug.
What flipping? No. Lukaku's trash.
So what's
Because
Drogba then?
I don't understand why you're bringing Drogba into this.
all I've ever said is Drogba's a top tier striker. He's not world class.
He's not
yeah,
top tier.
yeah.
Drogba's top tier.
He's not top tier.
In the league?
He scores less goals than Lukaku. He's not top tier. I'm not
does that
trying to
mean?
hear that.
Listen.
I'm not trying to hear
Lukaku's 6'3" and he's not a target man. Are you alright?
It's real. That's real.
I can lump the ball up to you. Look at the size of you, and you don't count it up.
That's rubbish.
Oh,
That's
you're
rubbish.
6'3", you're not even a target man. you're not even good in the air. At least with the drugs, 2010, the drugs. I look up to him.
Can we keep Drogba's name out of this? I don't understand.
No, we can't.
We can't.
He had a season he scored 5 goals in 28 starts.
Drogba won the Champions League.
No, Oscar, that's 4.
League.
But he won the Champions League.
Yeah.
So win the Champions League means nothing.
No. Drogba scored the winning goal. Or
What,
the
a penalty?
equalising goal.
What, penalty?
No, the equalising goal in the final, and he scored a penalty, and he scored against Barcelona, and he scored against Napoli, and he scored against Valencia. Bro, come on. You talking about Masinga? What?
No.
Drogba won the Champions League. He was our best player in the team that won the Champions League.
So that's my point is winning the Champions League doesn't.
Winning the Champions League doesn't, but I'm insinuating that he was the best player in the
he
team,
was a
and
key
we all
part
know
of it.
that.
He was a key
He
part
was the
of
best player in the team.
Listen.
He led
It
us.
wasn't like
to
an
the
Igor Biscan Champions
League.
League win.
It wasn't.
It was like
There's
a
levels.
part of this team.
There's levels to this.
No, there are levels.
So some man have a European Cup by default. Just because the name was in the 25-man list. He didn't contribute.
Nah,
Lukaku was one of them. He was in that Champions League team.
would you take Drogba over Lukaku?
You're mad.
You're lying.
You're mad.
Pete. On a
Listen,
big man
no.
thing, yeah.
Ernest, how long have I been... Listen,
On a big man thing,
how
yeah.
long have
you
I...
always said that Drogba is not world class. I'm with you. On
How
that.
long have I said...
Are you telling me right now on footballing ability, yeah? Because that counts.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck.
No,
That
absolutely.
counts. You're an Arsenal fan
Yeah.
who would rather have Lukaku than Drogba.
In a heartbeat. And I've always rated Lukaku simply because of his age and what he does. Like,
What does he do? What does he do?
105 Premier League goals.
Is it?
Yeah.
By
So-
age 25.
So apart from that,
17 goals against... You said 17 goals in one season for West Brom.
Yeah.
Right? How many goals did he get for Everton?
You got 25 one, yeah?
He got 25. That's what got his move to United. I'm sure he's been the top goal scorer in the Premier League before. Drogba probably has.
he's never won a golden boot.
Has he not?
Lukaku.
Yeah.
No.
Lukaku, no, Lukaku
25.
hasn't.
When he got 25
No,
in that
Lukaku
Everton
hasn't.
season.
I think that was-
Who won that year?
I think Vardy that year or something. Lukaku's never won it.
Oh, fair enough.
And the thing is, Drogba won it.
25 goals, right?
Drogba won it. Drogba won it. When he did, when Rooney,
That was a hat-trick,
it was
wasn't it?
yeah, it was a
Scored
hat-trick on the last
yeah, he
day.
scored a
Yeah,
penalty.
yeah, and he went African Nations Cup the same season. Don't chat about Drogba. Come on, guys.
Listen, don't ever.
I would rather have Drogba than Lukaku.
Mate.
That goes without saying.
He offers a lot more.
He does.
Now for me, Lukaku's not bad,
I don't know.
but
I
Lukaku
think
is
because we're forgetting when Drogba joined Chelsea, I think he was about 25, and we remember what Drogba we got.
Drogba
And-
with the K Rose number 15 is not Drogba Champions League final.
No, sure,
Two different players.
But when he joined at 25, this was the Drogba we had. Whereas what we've got of Lukaku at age 25 is frightening.
But they're
frightening.
having two different careers. I don't understand why we're bringing Drogba into
Because
this.
you
That's
asked
my
me,
point.
because you asked me which one would I rather have. I'd rather have Lukaku
fair play.
based on the age and based on the numbers that he's put on the board. Because he's a striker at the end of the day. Everton paid 28 million for him.
No,
and then doubled that.
but this is where statistics are not the full story.
It's not. Absolutely not. But
No,
when
no,
they're
no,
good, when they're good, they can't. Like,
But they are very deceiving though.
Are they?
I don't, think,
Are they?
I don't think they're deceiving.
I think stats.
No,
I think
stats can be very.
Stats-
No, I don't think.
Sure,
I'm saying I don't
sure.
think Lukaku's stats are deceiving. Lukaku is a goal scorer.
No, as in, for example, James Milner's 8 assists. Do we know how they came?
Well, no, but
Because a man can get an assist from what's it called? Like touching the ball before a free kick.
Or getting fouled.
Or getting fouled for a pen.
I don't know if they count in real life. I think that's just a fantasy.
That's a
thing.
fantasy
Is
football
that real?
thing.
Like, do they really count? I don't know.
I'm just saying
Yeah, I
that an assist is a lot of things.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that stats when it comes to like people like Lukaku, they obviously say that the guy can score goals, and we know he can score.
Yeah, it's not
we know
right.
he can score goals.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that in terms of preference and why you pick a man, you have to look at more than the numbers. You have to.
I think as your centre forward,
If it was stats,
my
you need context.
first thing is the numbers.
You need context when it comes like Harry.
It is context,
bruv,
for sure.
bruv, have you seen Harry Kane's stats?
Nasty.
Bro, they're frightening. You know,
They are.
bro.
frightening.
I saw 155 or 150 appearances, 118 goals.
It's gonna take.
That's
that's
disgusting.
That's Ronaldo numbers.
Bro, those are R9 numbers.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Ronaldo numbers, legit.
Oh my gosh.
He ain't balled the ball, surely. Yes.
And when you watch Harry Kane, I'm still not convinced that he fits other systems because we saw for England, like that running from deep and getting the ball and hitting it from your house, it doesn't work.
Even for Tottenham on
He's
Saturday.
He's the biggest Golden Boot winner in the World Cup. Yeah, but for Tottenham, he bangs.
He's the biggest.
Boog!
Worse than Torres.
No.
Boog,
Torres
bro.
one?
Four penalties.
Well, nah, because
And two that were an open play. One came from your bum.
Torres scored like 3 goals and was top goal scorer.
Yeah,
of the
but
World Cup.
that-
No, but he scored an open play.
There's been years where man have won it.
You said the
and scored
biggest.
four.
I'm questioning.
Boog,
I'm
bro.
questioning
No,
it.
Pete.
Boog.
I'm
He
questioning it.
scored a goal that hit his bum.
I'm
Like,
questioning it.
And that was an open play.
Loftus-Cheek
How
took a
many goals
shot
did he get? How
and
many
it
goals
came
did he get?
6.
Yeah, but 6 is
4 were
high.
penalties, bro.
Fine. No, you're right.
That's Boog.
As in,
The biggest.
I wouldn't criticise him for it.
Boog.
though. I wouldn't
Boog.
criticise him.
It's Boog.
It just so
Torres.
happened.
It's Boog.
No, but
2010.
it just so happened that he happened to play in the World Cup where
Torres.
VAR was introduced and there's bare penalties flying about. He's got bare penalties.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I'm
got to score in a
saying.
minute. You got to score in a
No,
minute.
I'm not saying he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Hear what I said? He's the biggest Golden Boot winner.
does that
So
mean?
I'm saying he's the Golden Boot winner. No one can deny that man scored the most goals. But it's Boog. It's Boog, bruv. Because you can't tell me that in open play, man scored 2 goals. You can't tell me that. He scored 6. Come on, bro.
But it's a few.
I'm saying,
Torres was Golden Boot winner with 3 goals.
bro. Which one would you rather take as a footballer?
I'll take the Golden Boot with 6 goals. I'll take 6 World Cup goals.
Yeah, 6.
That's what I'll take. Is the
And the 3, by the way, Torres' one was a joint award. It's only because he scored it in less time.
Didn't Lukaku
Yeah.
score 6?
No, Lukaku scored like 4.
Lukaku didn't.
Did he?
6, yeah.
I thought he scored 6.
Kane was the overall winner.
Kane scored the most goals.
But there was a year where, I think 2010, there was like 8 guys who scored 3 goals.
4
And
Yeah.
you got to put the
Muller,
ball in the
Kroos,
back of the net. The only one I'm like is that deflection. That's the only one I'm like, oh come on, he's got a goal.
Because
That
for
is
me,
a bit
in
wrong.
open play, Kane wasn't popping, bruv. Against Croatia, against Belgium, man weren't popping.
I feel like he does this thing where it comes deep and it's almost like he wants to show us.
And
he
it
can
works
kick
for
ball.
Tottenham. It works for Tottenham.
No, but even when he does it for Spurs, sometimes
Yeah, I
I just
think
think to
it
myself,
works.
allow it, man. Just stay in the box and put in the net.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Fair.
you're world class finisher, but you're all round game.
He wants to show everyone that he's a
No, no,
world-class
once.
footballer.
I think,
as well.
do you know, I don't think it's even like
No,
that.
but that adds to my World Cup argument. It's like even for Spurs, you're doing that. Like, come on,
But I
bro.
don't think because he wants to show everybody this, that. I think he's just frustrated. He wants
to
the
get
ball.
involved in the game.
I think when I was looking at that
Like
for
strikers-
England, I was like, bro, he's clearly the best player on his pitch.
Like strikers,
Like,
right?
for England.
It's as lonely as a goalie.
That
Like,
says everything
you only
about
get
England.
a couple of chances a game.
Yeah,
You don't get much action.
And he was trying because bear in mind, that midfield they had like Dele Alli and Lingard and that, and they can't keep the ball there, man. They don't hold on to it. So Kane was like, I gotta come deep and do it.
That
'cause
was
you man ain't doing
Southgate,
it.
though. That was Southgate all day, bro.
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
can't
but-
play 3 number 10s.
We gotta keep talking about England, but I just feel like I don't even know what I'm saying. I feel like
Yo, Gabbiadini still kicks ball.
Man, like
Is that Ward-Prowse?
James Ward-Prowse.
16.
But flipping, what was I saying? But you see Lukaku, hey,
He got his goal.
he's bad, you know.
He got his goal. Ernest, he got his goal. You got to praise the guy.
He's good at what he does.
No, but did you watch the 90 minutes though?
He's good at what he
I
does.
hear that.
I don't
But-
think you are though.
No, I do hear
I don't
that.
think you are
I
because
do.
man's talking about his goals, and then there'll come a period in time where people will not talk about the fact that he's not scoring. He's not, bruv. Like, the guy is trash.
Harsh.
He's trash, bruv.
I think it's harsh.
He's trash. Lukaku could never do what Giroud does for Chelsea. He could never do
That's
it.
a wild statement.
Lukaku can never do what?
No, in terms of like,
No, I'm not saying it's wild as in you're wrong.
Bringing play others into the
Ernest,
game.
you'd rather have Olivier Giroud than Lukaku.
In some aspects.
You're a 6'3" man and you can't hold up the ball.
You would rather have Olivier.
No. Think about this, bro.
No. I'm
You're
asking you a
no.
dead serious question here. Lukaku or Olivier Giroud?
I'll take Lukaku.
Okay. Thank God for that.
For a striker, yes. If you're looking at the broad picture, yes, of course. But what I'm saying, because my man gets more goals, but Giroud is a better player.
Even that's questionable, man. You're looking at it, but I had him for 5-6 years or so.
He's a better player than Lukaku.
Questionable.
Have you seen Lukaku try to flick up the ball?
He's got more tech.
At the end of the day, my centre forward, I'd rather have Lukaku. Chelsea would rather have Lukaku than Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
That's the fact.
That says a lot about Chelsea.
Nah, man.
Because they had Costa 2 years ago.
But
And Costa was bad.
Costa
Costa was bad. He was a bad boy.
No, Costa is great. He's great, but they lost him. He's gone. That's a different situation.
No, what I'm saying is
that
that
is
that's,
different.
no, I'm saying now it says a lot about Chelsea because they lost greatness.
Yeah.
They lost a great player.
Yeah. And they're having to
That's what
make
I'm saying.
do. They're making
Yeah,
chicken
we're
salad.
literally making do.
They're literally
Hey,
making.
bro.
That's it, we're making chicken salad.
literally.
He's not my striker, man.
Fair play. But 2-1 winners, your joint points with Arsenal and Tottenham. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
I couldn't believe when I saw that on the.
Today's the first day I realised where we were in the table.
Do you know what? Today, this weekend, I realised, I've got to start caring about other teams losing around us. Like now, I haven't cared about that kind of thing
Do
for
you not
time.
think it's a bit early for that?
Nah, man. Hey, because you can lose it now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can be out the title race.
As in worrying about other results going.
Yeah, because
Bro,
if four defeats before December, you're not winning the league.
You're not. First of all, you're out of the league.
Because typically it's 5, but even now with the level of teams, it's
Like two title contenders, quote unquote, have lost 2
have
games.
gone. Are gone. They're out. Gone.
Spurs United.
Spurs is out. United's out. They're gone. Yeah. For
2
title.
games, bro. Because you're going to lose more.
Yeah.
Because you're going to lose more.
Exactly.
More, yeah.
It's the head start unless you lot change gears. And
We need to do a madness
Unless the team
now.
collapses.
That's the thing.
We need to batter everyone from
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Well, you're out of the title race unless you change, unless you shift.
Oh yeah, you do like a Liverpool in 13-14, where from like January to April, won every single game.
Yeah, literally.
And even that wasn't good enough.
You have
Yeah,
to, you have to
exactly.
do that.
Even that wasn't good enough.
You know what I'm saying? So already they're out. Like Spurs are gone. Whoever's talking about them with titles, they're gone. It's over. So, St James's Park, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2.
That's a game I didn't watch.
Yeah, mate, it was very comfortable. It was very
Was it
simple.
comfy?
Very simple. It was very simple. First half was poor. First half was really poor.
I saw
But
Mustafi sliding on match.
I
of the day.
looked
You see
at.
Mustafi? He's hey, bro.
I can't wait. I
We're
can't.
not saying anything new here.
Yeah,
It is
Facts.
what it is. With
Arsenal Everton Super Sunday.
oh, it's this Sunday, lads. It's going to be popping.
Mustafi back to Goodison Park.
Oh, well, it's at Emirates.
Oh, well, mad.
Don't worry, he'll be there next second half of the season. But anyway, it was very like. The first half was very drab. But I looked at Newcastle's team, yeah, because for some reason I don't know. When you lot go to football matches, do you lot watch your team, or do you watch the whole game, or do you watch bits and bobs? Do you like focus on one player, focus on different teams?
I watched my team.
I'm watching by
Exactly. So I watched my team more time, right? But I took about 5 minutes out of my time to watch Newcastle, right? My God, how Newcastle are in the Premier League now, I will never know. All I can think of is how they finished 10th last year. It's all that kept going through my head, and I was saying to myself, you know what? I feel it is not a Premier League side, right? But how Rafa Benitez has worked this thing,
You think he's throwing water into wine?
it's for real. I mean,
Into Ciroc.
It's turning sewage into Sorok, fam. Bro, no, but
Do you know how dead Diarmi is? Like, there were times that Diarmi takes the... Imagine Lukaku in midfield. Like,
Yeah.
That's basically what he is.
Yeah.
He's like...
Do you remember when Diarmi was being linked to Arsenal?
Oh, God.
Man.
Diarmi is garbage. Kennedy is garbage. Kennedy took the ball, lost it about 8 times. Every time he took the ball on, lost it. And the Newcastle fans were very, like, subdued. You know, like, Newcastle was meant to be, like, this rocking crowd. We were singing louder. And Newcastle weren't singing at all. It wasn't like it was going back and forth.
No,
Newcastle
because they
had
have
nothing.
to endure this.
Yeah,
And that's what I was saying.
It's
I was saying,
suffering.
if I'm a Newcastle fan, do I still pay for a season ticket? Do I come to the games every weekend?
What for?
Why am I here?
You're not seeing good football. You're getting pumped.
If you live around the corner,
I mean, and even then, I'm going there for
I'd rather go
a
Greggs,
day out.
man.
It's
listen, I'd rather go
I-
to Greggs than watch that.
like the most
At least it's 24/7.
But it's for me it's what's the phrase? It's a weird one because the team is trash,
yeah.
and then my man's making the best out of the situation. But it's not any manager; it's one of the most boring managers to ever watch.
You're such a hater. Bro.
Rafa Benitez.
You're such a hater.
You can't take that Real Madrid team and get sacked mid-season.
Hear what I'm saying?
You can't.
Nah, you're right. You should.
You
should-
can't
you
take
should-
that team,
you
bro.
shouldn't, you shouldn't.
You
many,
can't.
Many managers have been.
I don't
sacked
cuss
with
him for Liverpool. I don't cuss him for flipping. Where was he?
Valencia.
Valencia.
Oh.
I cuss him post Liverpool. That's why I start cussing.
To be fair,
Napoli.
He is a
No,
bull.
aside from
Napoli.
Oh,
Aside from
okay.
You know about Napoli now because of him. That's what I'm saying.
I know about Napoli because of Maradona.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Actually, no. Remember when Napoli had the Trinity?
What was the Trinity?
What was
What,
it?
Lavezzi?
Hamshake, Cavani, Lavezzi.
Lavezzi. Yeah, but even then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, don't say that.
Walter
Don't say
Mazzarri.
that.
I mean, come on.
Don't say that.
Walter Mazzarri came to the Premier
Don't
League.
say
and look what he
that.
was.
When
He
they
was
battered
absolute
Chelsea
joke.
in the Champions League,
They got
Yeah.
beat in that round.
I'm not saying. I'm
They
saying.
lost.
I'm saying. I knew Napoli because of Cavani on FIFA career mode, and Hamsik because of career mode.
But he took him up a
So
level.
so it's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
he took
Rafa
him up a
Benitez.
level.
Benitez took him up a level.
up, yeah.
When he signed Higuain, he went here to play
Okay,
games.
yeah.
He went here to play
Alright.
games.
Gonzalo. Nah.
Gonzalo, Higuain. You know what I'm saying? You were there. You were watching it. You were ready to see it.
A quick question. To go back to Kennedy, yeah?
Yes.
He's a dangerous kind of bad. Do you know why? Because he thinks he's sick. Because you know, like a Jack Colback.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Fair enough. Hold my hands up. I'm not a good footballer, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play 5 yards here, 5 yards there.
Yeah.
But Kennedy takes players on like he's something special.
There were times he was picking the ball in midfield, running
I'm not
past
gonna
Xhaka,
lie.
which is not
I'm
hard
not gonna
to
lie.
do.
At Chelsea,
But-
there were portions of flip saying Cedric. I was bad. Anyway,
There were portions
um,
at Chelsea.
Kennedy at Chelsea. There were games I watched him and he was tearing man up.
The thing is that same mentality that you're saying about Kennedy at Chelsea, I think it's kind of more endearing because it's like, right, it's this young kid. He's not starting. He's taking man on. He's going down the wing. He's doing that, and then you've got better players to sort of cover up his mistakes. But when you're relying on him like at Newcastle to try and do something, it's a different ball
Can't
game,
lie.
isn't it?
If I go based on Saturday's performance, Newcastle go down. They're that
No,
bad.
but
They have to fight to stay up.
they're saving grace.
They have to fight to
They
stay
had a
up.
period last season when they lost 5 games in a row, and we were like, where they couldn't win for love.
Yeah,
nor
Yeah,
money.
do you remember
worst
that?
team in the league.
Yeah, I remember that.
So honestly, I think Newcastle will be alright. I think Rafa. Will.
I think, yeah, it's just,
That's if we see it come back, man.
I think they'll be alright. Bear in mind, in the opening 5 games has it been?
Yeah, they've had
They've
horrible
faced
games.
City,
Chelsea.
Arsenal, Chelsea.
and they've had
Spurs.
injuries as well.
So let's face 4th to top 6 in the opening 5 games.
Like,
Yeah.
did Rondon play?
No, that's true,
Against
that's
them? Against
I think they'll be alright, personally.
No, Rondon didn't play. He was missing. I'll tell you what, some of these Newcastle players didn't. I didn't even know they were on the pitch.
Shelby is not in the
No,
side.
Shelby was
in the
injured.
middle of the season. So, yeah, I mean, they got time to get better. It's just it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
It does. No, you're absolutely right. It does. But yeah, no, I think you know, Xhaka with a good goal. I've always liked him. I thought he's one of our best players.
I saw a poll today from TalkSport. They said, "Who would you rather have in your team, Eric Dyer or Xhaka?"
I'm picking Dyer.
I said I want 10 men. I don't want either of them in my team.
Nah, I'm with Oscar, you know.
That's
That's not. Those are not.
At least in the worst case scenario with Dyer, at least he can defend.
It's like you know at the end of the celebration box and there's just bounty left.
Bounty.
But the bounty's alright.
Dead.
But Milky Way and Mars can get the heck out of here.
fantasy.
They
You see here,
they're lost.
like every 10
get
years
lost.
you'll say something wild,
Mad, did it?
and
That's
then,
it every 10 years.
and then,
That's what the man.
and then
Bruv,
Go on.
listen, innit, yeah? When Torreira came on, right, Guendouzi was having a hot... Huh?
Is it Torreira or Torreira?
Torreira.
No, I didn't know. Because I've heard,
So
I've
why
heard
did you
both.
stop me then?
No, because I thought it was Torreira, and I didn't know if you were just.
Oscar was trying to put a soundbite in that.
Yeah,
Man's had a
yeah.
different explanation.
Yeah.
Man's had a different
No, 'cause I
pronunciation.
didn't know if you knew.
Oh, here we go.
Or if you
Here
didn't
we
know.
go.
So it's Torreira, yeah?
Yes,
You
Torreira.
know them Arsenal fans that say Santi Catola?
Oh, God.
Like they did in Valencia.
Ah.
It's like, come on, bro.
Do that with everyone else. Alex Iwobi, let's hear how you say that.
Oh, that's me.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know why.
Yeah, when Torreira comes on, Xhaka plays a lot more forward, and he was like literally on pair with Ozil. I think he heard us on the pod the other week when we were saying that he's just an Ozil in defensive midfield because the guy literally moved forward and is playing side by side with Ozil and was playing the ball forward.
Okay.
And Torreira comes on, every first two passes forward. Guendouzi kept passing the ball back, and everyone was getting frustrated. He would take the ball, he didn't know what to do with it. It was a bit headless chicken, and it's against Newcastle. This shouldn't be tough, but
Bruv, he's FC Lorient flipping League 2, bruv.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's trying to respect everyone.
he's learning the games, bro. He's learning
The ropes.
Learning the ropes. But yeah, no. Look, Socrates had a very good game. He was running everywhere. He was tackling, last ditch tackling.
He's rugged. He's not great, but
I don't think he's bad. You know,
he's not bad.
I don't think he's bad. I think he's actually a decent centre half.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him and
Solid.
Koscielny as a pairing, just so you can drop Mustafi and let's just see them two. Let's just see them.
I
two.
want to see Mavropanos.
Yeah, I think he'll be playing
What
on
happened to
Thursday.
him? Because I remember, was it the United?
He has Lukaku in his pocket.
Well, that's the thing.
I was shocked.
He played well against United, then he had an absolute howler
Burnley.
at Leicester,
Oh, it was Leicester,
when
yeah.
cause he got sent off in the first 20 minutes, and it was just like inexperience. He's meant to be a top defender, but he's 2 years too early. So
Apparently,
give it time with him. We're looking at a couple of years.
yeah, maybe you could shed some light on this. Apparently, Emery isn't a big fan of either him nor Rob Holding.
No, I don't think that's true. I think he's gone. Emery's gone with experience. He's gone with players that he thinks I can trust. Defenders are the last players you can trust, especially young ones as well. Because at the end of the day, like if you got Guendouzi, he's easily going to make a mistake, and that's fine. He's 19 years old. He will make mistakes, but there's cover if he does.
Like we cuss Mustafi, but he's played in a World Cup and won the World
He's a
Cup.
World Cup winner.
Let's keep it a buck in it. Mustafi is crap, right? He is. But it's that thing of, like, imagine Socrates and Holding, or Socrates and Mavropanos. It doesn't fill you with much joy.
It's better the devil you know.
It's that thing of, look, he's been here, he's played 30 games at this position for Arsenal. So let's have him here for now. Koscielny comes back and we'll never see Mustafi again. That's my hope. So, you know, look, check ahead of Leno. Why? Do you know what I'm saying? He's going with things that he knows, like, look, let me not mess around with it too much.
Too much, yeah.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me not be too smart.
He's finding his way. Ramsey, I'm sick and tired of him. He needs to get out.
Hey, I saw
Get out.
Ramsey. I saw Ramsey the other day, and I was like, "Hey, Ramsey is overrated." You know,
Bruh. Overrated? I think he's underrated.
I think he's
No, he's
overrated.
definitely been overrated. For a
No,
while.
I think he's underrated.
Definitely
From
been
Arsenal fans,
Ramsey-
Ramsey is overrated.
Arsenal fans
He's a good
appreciate
player.
him. Arsenal fans know what he's about.
I've seen
I think
Ramsey
he's underrated
live.
in general, though.
I've seen Ramsey live, and I've said, "I see why you play." And I've seen him live, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's the same player."
He is that player. He is that player that frustrates the hell out of you. But when he plays well, he gets ecstasy.
Alexis couldn't stand him.
Alexis couldn't stand
He
him.
does all these little flicks and
Does everything himself. Yeah, Cruyff turns, flipping it in the fourth row. It's ridiculous. But I saw him go down, and I think he pulled a hamstring. Right?
Yeah, he has to come off.
I was like, good. Get him away from the side. Because A, he doesn't want to sign a new contract, or he hasn't signed a new contract. Why
I
have
think
we
he's
got
doing the
players?
He might be doing the Ozil.
And the thing is, you wouldn't blame him if you were him or his agent.
No.
Because his agent's probably thinking, hang on a minute.
Must trying to eat.
Look what Sanchez done. Look what Chamberlain done. Look what Alexis done. Do you want to not take notes here and jump on that same wave? Because either A, you get more money, whether you move club or stay. You're going to make serious P. But the fact that he doesn't want to play for Arsenal, let me not say that, but the fact that he's not committing his future to Arsenal, I want him out of the team. I don't want the player there.
Gay
And
man.
the thing is, this is an important contract for him.
And he hasn't played well this season.
Yeah, because he
So-
says he's 28. So
Is he 28 already? That's annoying. 'Cause
I think he's 19.
Oh, what a save.
What a save, McCarthy.
McCarthy's done a great save.
But I remember one of Alex McCarthy's first games was for Reading against Liverpool, yeah? When I said we peppered this guy.
He got battered at thingy. We played Reading against him as well when we won 7-4, 7-5.
Yeah.
We absolutely battered his goal. He's a
in
garbage
our
goalie.
game, he was amazing, incredible.
He's a garbage goalie, man. I'm not trying to hear it.
You know what? You know who I liked going back to that Watford game. I think Ben Foster is
I've
very
been
underrated.
screaming
Man.
Ben Foster. He's giving it. He's giving the penalty. Oh my God! It's dying minutes here at the South Coast Derby.
And the 89th minute.
What tool gave away that penalty? Your boy Hoiberg. Is that your boy Hoiberg?
He's not my boy. He's just in my fantasy because it costs 4.4 million.
What an idiot! Is that Ward-Prowse? Ward-Prowse should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at.
Look, check.
Yeah, I know.
Number 16. Look.
They're carnage.
Oh,
he's
he's an absolute mug for
Actually,
that.
Hoiberg was meant to be the thing at Bayern, isn't it?
Bro, when he moved to Southampton, I thought, oh my gosh, they got a baller.
Bizarre.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're a Southampton fan, how pissed off are you right now?
You are pissed off because it's Glenn Murray and it's Toto and it's a draw. Then Nick
You know what?
Bro, they were 2-0
You know
down.
what?
They were 2-0 down.
I don't hate people.
This is the second
in
game in
life.
a row.
Yeah.
I don't like Glenn Murray.
Why?
Because I don't
think
want
he's
to
back
get
to
Do you know what it is,
He's a
yeah?
banger.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
He's book. He's book. That's the definition of book. He's as slow as hell. He's small.
Bro, did you see the touch he gave to De Gea with that goal?
That was naughty.
Hey, fam,
I don't like
Southampton
Glenn Murray.
They're going down, guys. Remember I said to you, they're going down. Get Mark Hughes out of that frigging club. What are they doing?
Why
2-0 up.
why should they get Mark Hughes out?
Because he's a garbage manager.
He's
garbage.
You've got an agenda, you know.
It's the judgment of God against Southampton for sacking Claude Puel. This is what you get.
Not only that, they haven't repented. They hired Mark Hughes.
This is what you know, but this is what I'm saying.
It's not like, oh yeah,
This is what
you know
I'm
what,
saying.
for their ways,
This is what
fine.
I'm saying. This is God saying, yo,
Here,
this is what you wanted?
Israel, this is
This
what
is what you wanted?
wanted.
Okay, cool.
Look at these guys.
This is what you want? Southampton are idiots.
Bro, Southampton as a club, you know when you're thinking to yourself, what they used to be, what
Bro.
they used to represent. We were
Bro.
all loving Southampton.
Southampton was my second team.
Oh my God.
Blood, they were hard.
Let's read. You know what I'm saying? That man there had
What director?
they had it locked down.
Imagine we say all this shit
Football
and then they just bang.
Huh?
And then they just score.
It could happen.
It could happen, but then he's off the pitch. He's my captain.
Yeah, I mean,
He got my goal in it, so we're good to go. But oh
you
God,
saying?
You know what? Is
Brian.
this another Chris Hughton revival? Is he?
hey, big up Chris.
You know, Chris.
Hughton,
You see
man.
Chris Hughton, yeah.
With Brighton.
You see Chris Hughton,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Like when he got sacked from Newcastle, that's a sacking that I held in my heart for years. I was
Oh
like-
my God, yeah.
I was like, you lot are taking the piss.
God has to intervene and
Like,
make a way for
you
it.
lot-
BAME, innit? That was there for. We're like, we need it for the call.
Like you lot are taking the
They took
piss.
the piss out of him.
Like-
How he kept that Newcastle side up as well. They just got promoted
Like
to the league.
he introduced the world to
finished
Andy
games.
Carroll, yeah, and got sacked
Oh, it's unbelievable.
after bringing them back up. I was like, nah. So when he was doing his thing at Norwich, I was like, yeah,
But it's Norwich.
it's Norwich, isn't it? Norwich is crap.
I'm not trying to hear Norwich.
But like, if he like he kept Brighton. What? When was the last time they were here?
Brighton.
Have they ever been here?
Brighton,
Never
like,
been.
yeah, I don't. That's before we were born. Brighton in the Premier League, in the top
And
flight.
like he's kept them here first season.
Brighton didn't have a ground 10 years ago.
Bro, that's mad.
They
That's
barely
very
had a-
mad.
They barely had a
So,
stadium.
like, shout out to, if he gets a point out of this game, yeah, shout out to Chris Hughton, man.
yeah, absolutely. But I'm hoping so.
He's the calmest Irishman I've ever seen.
Forget he's Irish. Yeah. Man just sees the was it the
Black
West,
side.
the West Indian roots, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, you're right. I do hope he does. But Ryan Bertrand over this free kick here for Southampton. He bends it. It's a good save.
Wow, that's a good free kick.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, the goalkeeper makes too much work of it. I think he's catch it, out you go.
Catch it, kid it,
Catch it, you man.
Is that what we're doing now? Yeah.
What?
Just like live commentary.
Just live commentary
Just
over
live
the
commentary,
games.
bro. Just
Well,
let man know what happened. Where were we?
He's
though?
on
What-
Arsenal. Ramsey,
were we?
and that, innit?
No, Ramsey should go. Get him out of it.
Yeah, he's whack.
He's on the play. He's on the side. But I'm happy, bruv. Look, same points as United and Spurs. I can't believe we're even in the top half. So, hey,
Yeah,
man,
for real, man.
Unai's got 4 wins on the bounce. So I'll take
Why-
it.
Oh
Is
my
it a
God.
red card?
They said it was a foul.
Who fouled who?
Nah, that's a bit of Brian player that
Brian
fouled him.
players fouled him.
Otherwise,
Oh, okay.
otherwise you played advantage.
It looks like it's last man there, John. Oh, that's soft. That's soft. That's
Soft.
soft. Referee's bought it. But yeah, no.
What else happened?
What's
Wait,
that?
you see Douglas Costa, yeah?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Douglas Costa. Okay.
He is scum of the earth, mate.
What did he do?
Yeah,
He had about 3 red card
What was it? A
like
headbutt?
incidents.
Douglas Costa.
Yeah.
Douglas.
Of who?
Juventus.
Oh, so you're talking actually Serie A. I think where are we?
Blood. He spat in a man's face.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Super phlegm.
No, like
That's
super.
disgusting.
You know, like close range.
Why?
You know, like it's almost headbutt like time.
What happened? What does he claim it to be? Was it like
Bro,
someone
I
cussing him out or what?
think he fouled the man initially, and then the man
fa-
stood up trying to stick it on him.
He elbowed him, then he headbutted him, and then he spat in his face.
Nah, man, you're scum. Why
I
would
gave
you
him the
do that?
perfect trifecta. Those are like the 3 things you tell every footballer you can't do.
Well, no, sorry.
I don't expect to see him again until
Douglas Costa,
November.
No, I've lost respect for man. Like you don't,
Yeah, it's
you don't spit on the man.
And it
You
was-
don't spit on
and
a
it
man's
was
face.
in
bro.
his face. They were literally.
Because on road, that's swingers. Swingers.
Absolutely.
Fam, in 2018 London, That's more than
Southampton 2, Brighton 2.
That's Shiro's story.
Southampton 2, Brighton 2.
Uh,
So, nothing on that? All right, fair enough.
well, yeah, we just spoke about it for like 10 minutes. So yeah.
Apologies. Wolves 1, Burnley 0. Burnley, you are in trouble, my friends.
I thought
Brexit
Burnley,
FC.
I thought Burnley were going to get popped, you know. Surprised it was only 1-0.
Really? You thought it was going to pop?
Yeah, I captain Jimenez.
I thought it would be narrow.
You captain Jimenez.
Captain Jimenez.
I had him up front, but I captain. Hey, Aguero's not doing anything for me, bro.
Didn't he get an assist?
Yeah,
That's
Aguero might have to get ducked.
That's why he got an
But the
assist.
thing is,
It's too much money, man.
but the
It
thing
costs
is,
too much
but the
money
thing is,
for
they're playing what, Cardiff next.
Who?
Away.
City.
Yeah. Or they got bro, they got easy fixtures until I think Liverpool.
Interesting.
So
Hey.
I know there's gonna come a game
Someone's
where
got to
he's gonna
stop
bang.
City.
Where are Wolverhampton finishing this season?
12.
12? Yeah?
Yeah, I could say that. I could say between 10 and 12.
Nice.
Wolves.
Nice.
Yeah, well, they're good to their Peppers.
Are
They
Burnley,
do like 30 shots.
are Burnley going down?
I don't know. I don't think so. You know.
It doesn't look like the ship is turning.
I think it will turn. I don't think Burnley.
Part had a good game.
Everton 1, West Ham United 3.
I see Pickford.
Let's
Oh my
go.
god.
Did he what Pickford said about Alisson?
my
Let's
God.
go. What did Pickford actually say? I heard this thing.
Well, it said something to the effect of, I'll never do it, Alisson. And then he went.
Word?
Did
you
you
see
did
the
that,
ball he
Alisson?
gave? Oh my
But
God.
he's just Ben Foster with good passing ability.
That's Troy Deeney, yeah? On the Monday Night Foot.
In a double-breasted
Hey,
suit.
was that Leon Best?
No, it's-
Listen, Leon Best!
I just think it's that Drake.
Bro.
Don't you remember in that 2012, yeah, Drake and Leon Best were like twins.
I tell you what,
Have
yeah,
you
that
seen
like-
Leon Best IG?
He's
Bro,
not- he's
his
not still
barber is legit.
Who the heck
bro.
is checking for Leon Best?
Hey,
What is he
Where's he
doing?
playing now?
blood.
Last time I saw him was
I thought it was barber, innit?
Oh, is it?
So like, I see the
His
trims.
barber?
Yeah. I was sick, blood.
Bro, I swear to God, yeah, that man there. Yeah, Everton 1, West Ham 3. I can't believe what I was seeing.
Yarmolenko.
I can't believe what I was seeing from Everton.
Wow.
Everton, yeah, I don't understand. I can't predict that team.
But it's Marco Silva though.
What's
You
wrong
can't-
with him?
You can't predict Marco Silva.
Nah, he's a good manager, no?
No, he is, but you
He
can't
had no
predict
right
it.
to lose that game.
No right.
Why? Because he was at home.
Yeah, at home against
West
the
Ham.
worst team
No,
in the
you're
league.
right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like,
There was a shocking
Where?
performance. It was a shocking performance. West Ham, like their attack looked great, yeah, but the defending of Everton,
do you know who's dead?
non-existent. Who?
Mark Noble is trash. Oh, my, I saw him misplace so many passes in the space of 20
He's
minutes.
getting old, mate.
It was
He's getting
unreal.
old.
Yeah, he's been about for
He's
a bit.
getting old.
Unreal.
He's been out there for 2. Do you know who's garbage? Is it the left back, that black left back they got?
Masuaku.
That's
Masuaku's trash.
Did you see that tackle on Theo
Masuaku
Walcott?
is
Did you
garbage.
see
But
the
we
challenge
all
of Walcott?
know that.
He's actually seeing a living.
He's stealing a living.
Thief.
The guy is like literally kicked,
should
like,
have said
stamped on Theo Walcott's head, literally in midair, like he was clearing a ball.
Well, I broke it.
Yellow card! Yellow card is all he got. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, he has to be off. I'm surprised. Look, I thought Pellegrini's getting sacked soon, and that West Ham would have no points between now and November, but they've got 3 points. So, hey, look.
They might be even out of the relegation zone with that.
Tell you another result that threw me off the wall. Bournemouth 4, Leicester 2. What was 3-0 at Bournemouth at half-time for? 3-0 to Bournemouth at half-time. I was sitting there like, what is going on here?
When your attacking line is as good as Salah, Mane, and Firmino, why not? According to Asmir Begovic, he said,
I'm
apparently,
reading it now. Yeah.
Wait, you said what?
he said he thinks Ryan Fraser, Callum Wilson, and King are as good as Salah, Firmino, and
That is a PR man if you ever need
Mane.
it. Jeez, he must be an ambassador. He must be an ambassador.
No, by the way, he made a 6 save though.
But Leicester are a bit weird. I mean, Bournemouth are a bit weird. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to make of Bournemouth this season. Are they actually going to do well this year? They've had a good start.
Yeah, I mean,
And they don't normally have good starts. They're still 5th in the league.
Yeah, they lost the opening 4 games last season.
Yeah, they lost quite, I remember that. And we were thinking, oh, Eddie Howe.
Yeah, for real, you know. Yeah, they did.
But in fairness, Bournemouth have a lot of nice players. So as much as I'm bantering Begovic, what he said, like King, Fraser, Wilson, it's not a bad front line.
Wilson's a baller. I like Wilson, man. I think he's good. I think he's really. He needs that club. He needs a club in that second, that Europa League tier team. I'd love
Outside
to
the
see him
top
in that.
6, isn't it?
I'd love to see him in that team.
Fraser's a weird one because he's almost a bit like, like McLean when he burst onto the scene.
Yeah.
James McLean.
What was that against Arsenal?
Probably.
He scored like a last minute winner.
Yeah.
But now all man does is not wear a puppy in November. But it's almost like when Fraser sort of came on the scene, I think it was against Arsenal as well.
Oh, shut up, man. Liverpool, innit?
To be
I
fair,
said it was
both.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
I remember them beating you when Carrick had
yeah,
that
in
mare.
like November, December.
I remember it in the summer, like more when the sun was shining anyway. And you were playing. We were coming home from church. I remember this. It was an early kickoff
The
on a
green
Sunday.
kit?
Yeah, and Carrick had a mare.
Well, we couldn't water work there.
Huddersfield 0, Palace 1. Palace needs
I
to win
expected
that.
Palace to win by more, but
I thought it would be a draw, to be fair. City 3, Fulham 0.
Pep's not happy.
I'm sick of City. You know? I'm just
Why is he not happy?
Like,
He just said the performance wasn't good enough.
Do you know what? I'm bored of watching City. Like, I didn't even watch them on much.
yeah, I'm sick of everything to do with them. I don't like the fact that Mendy was dropped and then like he's just rotating the team.
So did
I
he
don't
play?
like, I don't like the fact that Sterling didn't play for England at all and then just jumps in and just plays sick for City. I don't like any of it. Yeah,
Fam, Sane
I'm
came
sick
from
and
the
tired.
abyss. Scored a second minute.
Sane, who was dropped 2 weeks ago, who we were having a conversation on this podcast about why is he not playing, just comes back in, slots back in, and like
what
nothing
happens.
ever happened.
That's what happens when you have structure.
City are they're just too good for my liking. It's just annoying me.
ridiculous.
You got players like Phil Foden can't even get a gig.
Yeah.
Bruv, De Bruyne was supposed to be out for like 6 months. He's back in full training. What is going on? What is going on at Man City?
It's annoying.
Fam,
Their
It's
documentary
annoying.
is doing really well on Amazon Prime. Everything is going good for
I'm
them.
not watching Man City. I
I'm
don't even
sick
know what
of
they
it.
are. You lot can keep me up to date.
I'm a hater for Man City.
I can't.
I'm a hater.
Player of the week.
I think they can only
There's
be
only
one.
There's only one guy.
Eden Hazard.
The top scorer of the Premier League. The hat-trick hero. The
The
majestic.
top goal scorer of the Premier League.
the-
You know?
yeah, bruv.
All right.
Ryan Fraser also had a good week.
The fact you're mentioning other people.
No, Ryan Fraser had a sick week.
Someone had a hat
No, obviously it's Hazard.
Yeah, but we're just throwing out names, isn't it?
Ryan
Who
Fraser.
right, innit?
Since we're playing this game.
Alright, grab Xhaka.
Ryan Fraser had 2 goals and an assist.
Lucas Torreira. Yeah.
Nah, come on. These guys didn't have the impact that Ryan Fraser had.
One scored a goal.
Then Murray.
I mentioned the guy who scored a goal.
Glenn Murray's for a pen. That's alright. But like,
You're mocking it, bro.
Just saying it.
Man, that's a Glenn Murray.
No, because I don't understand
Last
why we're
minute.
mentioning other names.
Last minute equaliser there.
Nah, I was just saying,
I don't get why we're mentioning other names. A man's got a hat trick.
Team of the week.
Bournemouth is a shout.
What, beating Leicester?
The fact that they're fifth.
I know what the worst team of the week is.
We'll get there.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah, speaking of like Leicester game, do you not see what's my man's name? Wes Morgan's red card?
No, I didn't see the red card.
Was that?
It was harsh though.
I thought it was kind of harsh still.
Yeah, I didn't see
I thought it was
it.
kinda
I didn't
harsh.
see it.
Why is he still starting for Leicester?
Who
Why is it
Buy a centre half.
That's what
They
they
bought
Why is
two-
it?
why?
They bought two centre
They
halves.
were like 2 centre backs.
They bought two centre halves
the
in the window.
Wait,
Oh
who
yeah,
did
Johnny
that?
Evans.
The ones that
Oh my days.
Oh, and
Johnny
Johnny
Evans.
And Johnny Evans. But they were looking at 2 guys we were linked with in the summer.
Wait, so
Somebody bought both of them.
who are their centre backs? Maguire, Morgan, Johnny Evans, who?
I can't pronounce these guys.
Random,
One guy from
Serbian.
Freiburg, another guy who's Turkish. They had some
signed
centre
that
halves.
bread from
Because I think they were
Freiburg,
anticipating Maguire to go or something like
Yeah,
that.
they were. Yeah,
And then they bought like 2 centre backs on like the
They were about to
final
make 60 million off Maguire. Unbelievable. Man, like Chris Huon. What did I say?
yeah.
Team of the week.
Team of the week. I said.
You know what? Chelsea played good stuff.
I was gonna say Chelsea. Yes.
Chelsea?
Go Chelsea. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to mention it, but yeah, guys. Yeah, we did play good stuff, didn't we?
I'd say Bournemouth. Because they are 5th in the league and they beat Leicester 4-2.
They conceded twice.
But the majority says, because it's a democracy,
You
majority
conceded to
says
Cardiff, mate.
Chelsea.
Huh?
You can see the Cardiff, mate.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we all do. We all
Oh,
do.
by the way,
Right, we
by the
all
way, guys, you see Cardiff, yeah?
Yeah.
But Cardiff should be eradicated from this league. What are they doing here? No, do you know what it is?
What is it? What is it?
Bob, like, of all the teams that are like vying for promotion, I would have minded any of them. I would have put any of them above Cardiff, even Millwall. Because at least Millwall would have given us Tottenham, Millwall would have given us West Ham. You know what I mean? The rest of us are all up for it.
Brilliant game.
Cardiff offer nothing.
You know what?
They're genuinely crap.
You know what it is, yeah? I'm not
Were
a
they
Chelsea
rough
fan.
at Chelsea? Were they rough against Chelsea?
Not really.
I'm not a Chelsea fan, but for the simple fact that man scored and ran to Neil Warnock, I was like,
Samba.
this Samba.
Yeah. Was it Samba?
So Bamba.
Bamba, sorry.
For the simple fact that he scored the first goal at Stamford Bridge
Yeah.
and ran to the bench, I was like, Chelsea, him out.
Yeah, okay.
Just destroy him.
Did you see his performance after that?
Yeah, he was
Saying,
bad.
bloody hell.
He was
Now
bad.
listen,
He gave
the
away
penalty
the
he
goal.
gave-
he tackled the wrong foot. Incompetent git.
You know, I mean, Adrian hates Sol Bamba. Like,
Why is he hating?
this is the first part of the season.
I don't
He's
know
been out for
what
Sol
it
Bamba.
was, yeah? Lil Warnock actually said he's better than Van Dijk.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
But Peter thinks he's a decent coach.
Dude.
Bill Warnock.
No, he's good at getting teams
Oh,
up.
stop it, man. Adrian, stop it.
I'm just gonna call it the way it is. Like, he's good at getting teams
You're not calling anything. He's whack, bro. Bill Warnock, who has no hairline. Come on, bro.
No, we all know that. We all know that. Yeah, he's
He's like, oh, Hogan, he looks old for that the last 30 years.
You know, like he's never looked young.
But have you seen Hogan in the 80s?
So I've never seen a young Hogan, you know. Hogan's been old, bro.
But man was like 30 with grey hair and he's bald in the middle.
Wait, speaking of old, you know how old Pellegrini is?
Like
5, 6 guy is like a cadaver. I swear that this guy is
He looks like what?
a cadaver. The guy,
I don't know what that is.
the guy is old, fam.
He looks like he's old as tiny.
He is wicked.
He looks wicked, innit?
This looks
He
weak.
looks like
I'm not gonna
Barbie fan.
I'm not gonna lie. Pellegrini looks like Dracula, babe.
I'm
Yeah, he
I'm
does
not
look
joking.
He looks like
That's
he
a
wants
real
to drink
thing.
your blood, babe.
Looks like Velcro.
That is a
He looks like Velcro. That's rude.
Oh my lord, that is funny.
That's rude, bro.
Goal of the week.
William.
Wilfred Zaha.
No, what? No, was it Hazard's first goal?
Hazard's first goal was
Yeah,
sick.
But I think Luis plays it and then Giroud.
Is it his second goal? Was
No,
it
it's
his
his
first?
first. His first was the.
What was the one when he did a little back flip and that? Little back heel and he hits it and then it goes,
Yeah,
it hits the defender. Ain't
Oh
that
yeah,
second
the
goal?
one. No, that's the second one. Yeah,
It was good play, though.
Selection. But the first one was a better finish, innit?
I'm
about Chris Smalling?
screaming William.
I'm
about
screaming
Chris
Wilfred Zaha, bro.
I can't
Did I
remember
see
his
Zaha's
goal. I
goal?
can't remember his goal.
Zaha had the ball on the left wing, like twist up two man and then buried it in the corner.
he did.
I can't lie, match of the day was long this week, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
bruv, I had to watch it on Sunday.
Bro, there was like 8 games.
That was long this week. Started
Like 7 games.
That's
I
only
zoned
7
out.
games. That's a normal weekend.
7
Yeah.
on a Saturday.
I think after
There was
the
two
Arsenal
Sunday
games, I
games.
zoned out.
There was two Sunday
I
games
think
and
it
one
was
Monday
the
game.
last game of the game.
Was it the last game?
I think second to last.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Palace. I don't think I
I
saw
was
it.
because I was tired.
It would have been
I
last
said,
night.
no, I can't do it no more.
Yeah. So we need a vote or something because I'm going Zaha. He said Willian.
I'm watching the Zaha goal now.
What do you say, Adrian?
I can't remember if it was Hazard's first.
What about Lamella's goal? I like Lamella's
Lamela-
finish.
Oh, Zaha! Wilf! Oh, that's a goal, bro!
When I get called a wolf, yeah,
Wilf.
that's what man know, bro. That's what man know.
The Wolf. And he came out complaining because he was saying like
He was getting...
he's getting no protection from
Yeah.
referees. Man, them are kicking him.
Nah,
all game.
Zaha. Bruv, the way he scores this goal, after that long dribble, nah, Wilf.
And it made it so much sicker because it was like the crowd was booing him. The crowd was booing him, so it's like a WWE move. It was just.
He's
I said it was a heel.
only Hazard has been fouled more in the Premier League since like 2013. That's mad.
Zaha's
Yeah,
not
Zaha's
happy about
difficult because he's tall and strong as well.
it. He was like, these men are kicking me. They're stamping on my leg. They're doing all kinds.
But
Yeah.
because he gets carded for simulation a lot, innit?
So I guess Zaha's played goal of the week then.
Zaha gets goal of the week. Not who's not that? Oh, wait, what's the worst team of the week?
Worst team of the week.
Tottenham
That's what I'm taking
Hotspur.
it. You think Tottenham? Yeah.
Tottenham's a very good shout. I'm going also with Everton.
Oh,
Going
yes.
Everton as well.
Yes,
Everton
yes.
Football Club.
Everton were a disgrace.
Southampton should be a shout as well for dropping.
Southampton
a
should
two-goal
be
lead,
ashamed of themselves. That's 3 teams we've got there that are bankers. I'm not arguing at any of those 3.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm screaming Tottenham because man, I was trying to say that they're all tired.
Ah!
Now, to be honest, I get the argument only
Oh,
because.
Adrian, stop it.
Ah, are we not all tired?
No. Stop.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I feel like Tottenham are in an awkward, precarious position because I feel like, as you men have said, they've peaked. So it's like we've got Harry Kane. What's behind Harry Kane?
Maybe Eriksen.
No, as in like
maybe.
no, sorry, second choice striker.
Oh,
Son.
Like there's no rotation. And the thing is, Tottenham aren't a big boy, so you can't say to a man, a good player, rah, come sit on the bench for Spurs. I'd be like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so it's like,
yeah, okay.
so it's like I feel like with Spurs, it's like there's their starters, and then the drop off from that is so bad. That's almost like they're left in a conundrum, but like they have to force these players to play.
Okay, cool. Is Hazard tired?
No.
Eden Hazard.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but Hazard didn't start the first 2 games of the
Is
season.
Pogba tired?
Is
No,
Lukaku tired?
that's a good point, Oscar. That's a good point, Oscar.
Is Lukaku tired?
No, but
Kylian Mbappe.
Hazard was eased into the season.
Okay, cool. Is Kante tired?
No, but Kante's superhuman.
Is Pogba tired?
Kovacic.
No, but the
Kovacic
point,
didn't even play the World Cup.
but the thing is, yeah, with you guys, what you're naming as well was like these are 1 or 2 players. They had Alderweireld, they had Lloris, they had Vertonghen, they had.
But we all know why Lloris ain't playing.
They had Harry Kane.
Son.
That's
As in Son's wasn't available.
yeah. They have Son.
Is that why you lose to Watford?
I'm not saying this is why they lose, but I think it's a fact that they had Trippier. These are all players that either went to the deep stage of the World Cup or they've played in some form of silly.
But none of the other guys you said are tired.
Who?
Was Kante tired?
No, but
Well,
that's
they players on the same team of the national teams that are playing still in the Premier League.
yeah. But with Kante, Kante's an anomaly because I guarantee that the day after the World Cup final, he would have returned to pre-season. no, but I feel like with fatigue, with World Cup fatigue, like if
Is
you
Pogba
take
tired?
again, Pogba's one player, but when we're talking 6, 7, 8 key players, they've all gone away to come back and play. It's tough.
I'm not hearing it, bro.
And then you've got no strength in depth either, so you can't rotate.
I'm not. It's not an excuse because when you win your first 3 games of the season, no one talks about fatigue.
They're being too kind to Tottenham. They're being far
Too
too
kind.
kind. They're being far too kind.
If it's a thing where it's a couple draws here, 1 win, a couple losses, maybe. But we're not talking about fatigue when Harry Kane's beating Fulham. We don't talk about it then. That's why it doesn't make sense.
No, but I think, even with the United game, we knew they were poor, and they just got lucky.
Did we know though?
Yeah.
Because that was not that was not the chat after the game. After the game, it's Carney weekend. United have just lost.
Yeah,
but
That was not the chat when they beat
it was
us.
3-0 at home.
But
That's like-
we all know the narrative was if Lukaku puts that ball away,
But he didn't.
United ran riot.
But he didn't.
But what I'm saying is,
but a lot.
Spurs have papered over cracks, so they haven't been good this season.
No, what I'm saying
Even
is
the games
that
they've won,
what
there
I'm
was no
saying is that
exception.
a lot of people after that game,
Yeah.
especially where I work, were not saying that.
I hear that.
So the general consensus was not that. It wasn't that. It was that even on Sky Sports, bro, they still play Lucas Moura's goal. They're still playing Lucas Moura's goal every time they talk about Tottenham.
That's just bizarre.
Like, bro, like Tottenham have been made to be this thing, and now the pressure's actually being stuck on them, and they can't take it. The only one that's looking at reality is Pochettino. Like, we're not that good, bro.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, come on, man.
And that's dangerous for your manager saying that.
I'm sure Pochettino's thinking, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
I should have left.
Oh, he's
Remember
looking at Lopetegui like, I'm just waiting for this phone call.
The guy was walking up and down the touchline against Liverpool, and there's one moment where he's like running his fingers through his hair, and he's sort of thinking. It almost looks like he's thinking hard
am I
about
doing
something. And you couldn't tell. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, obviously, because of the game, and his team's getting piped. But he's sort of thinking, man, it's not. This isn't the only game I've been bad at. We were bad at Watford. We were lucky against United. Like it's games in a row that he's not performing.
If you have a football brain, you know how Tottenham have been playing.
yeah.
If you look at just the result, you know it's not that. Some results are flattering.
Yeah, they are.
Some results are very flattering. Like Liverpool have done well in all of their games. The only game I'll say they struggled in was Brighton. That's the only game I'll say Liverpool actually struggled, but they still won.
And that was just struggling to get goals in the net rather than.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. Brighton beat us, and we were better than us. But they worked Liverpool, bruv.
Yeah.
They worked.
Spurs' next 5 games involve Brighton, funny enough, Huddersfield, Cardiff, West Ham, Man City.
They'll lose one of them games before City.
Before City.
They'll lose one of those games.
That's
the
bad.
Champions
They
League.
should be winning all
The
the
Champions League
Champions
and the
League
League
games,
Cup are in that as well.
Yeah. And again, I think Peter's been screaming this like they're just.
I did it for years. I've been saying it for
They're not there.
months. They're not
I
that
can't
guy.
lie. I bought into the hype, but
They're
now,
not that guy.
now the brown stuff shit. The fan. I'm
No,
saying.
I
think you're
I
wrong.
will say this. I think Poch has done extremely well.
Yeah.
I think Poch has done extremely
But
well.
you know what? It's like when he dodged Southampton, yeah? Like when he passed that lot, you think maybe he left at the right time before it was turning the other way.
But it was turning the other way because of Southampton, not because of Poch. Southampton need, for me, they needed a Ron Koeman to bring in that Dutch philosophy or whatever, because there were different types of players to what Poch had.
Yeah.
Because he had, like, it was Brexit.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
It was,
and he
Lam-
did well with them.
Yeah.
He did well with them.
Yeah.
But then you look at, because he had like Luke Shaw, he had Font, he had Alderweireld, he had, I'm not sure if he had Lovren, but I think he definitely had Alderweireld from Athletic. I've forgotten. Then you look at
I think he was Lovren, you know.
was he Lovren?
Yeah, because he put in Lovren,
Alderweireld
Wanyama,
was
Osvaldo as well.
Osvaldo. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, because he put in the three.
And then you know, Koeman brought in like Pellas and
Tadic,
and all these
Mane.
guys. So I think they needed that mix. So Poch left at the right time in terms of Southampton needed something new to carry on what was going on. But at Tottenham, I hold him to no fault. The only thing I'll say he's done wrong is talking about I need to win I need to win the Prem and Champions League before whatever. So
why he thought he could even say that is fact.
no, I think he's doing what Begovic did to his team. I don't know. Yeah, it's PR.
You got gas to
It's PR. You if you're Tottenham, there's nothing to look forward to. Can you imagine being a Tottenham manager? Like, you have nothing to look forward to. Like, the stadium that you've been promised to be built at such and such a time. Man, I'm talking about January. Now I'm talking about February. Come on, bro.
They're not gonna
like,
do it
you're
this
not.
season.
Like,
It's not
Pochettino needs to leave. But for me, first of all, he needs to win a trophy. Like, he needs to win something before
He
cuts.
had the wrong club. Let's how about that?
No, Oscar's not lying.
How about
Oscar's
that?
not lying.
As in, is it beyond the realms of possibility
How about
that they
that?
mount a challenge in the League Cup or
How
the
about
FA
that
Cup
for
or
a
something?
kickoff? Well, that's the thing. If you're going to go for the League Cup, you put your first team in the League
Yeah,
Cup.
no, he's just not doing it.
Exactly.
So, like, I don't think it's
the same way we think about Tottenham and any trophy is the same way we think about Liverpool and the league. We don't believe it till we see it.
Yeah, we got to see it.
Yeah.
Liverpool have had good teams that should have won the league. They lost the league by 2 points against City when Mourinho was talking about Little Horse. Then they lost the league by 1 point in 09 against United. Liverpool have had teams that we've said, "Rah, this team should have won the league."
Yeah.
But we all know that this is the best team they've had post 09. Are they going to win it this year?
Let's see.
Liverpool.
Who knows?
We'll see, innit?
Are they going to win it?
Tottenham has never had a side looking like winning the league. Never. Even when Leicester won it.
And it's
Nobody
so
believed. Nobody believed Tottenham were going to win the league when Leicester won it. No one believed it. No one did. Leicester won the league by 10 points. No one believed it.
And Tottenham finished third.
And they finished
We
first.
didn't believe Leicester won the league until they lifted the trophy.
And even
Literally.
then, I was like,
Literally.
Even then, it was a bit.
Even then, they still went to Stamford Bridge and got beaten. I was thinking, yeah, that seems about normal.
Blood. When I saw the parade in Leicester, it looked like
Kasabian.
Glastonbury, mate.
Literally Kasabian.
DMU.
Bruv.
Everyone's out there.
Do you know what I'm saying? No, it's square up.
Like, I will not
Barfest.
believe Liverpool are winning the league. I know I said Barfest. I won't believe Liverpool are winning the league until I see Jordan Henderson lift this trophy.
Bro, you're telling me. Wow. Listen, 35 games into the season, we're top of the league. We beat our nearest rivals, and then we end up losing the league.
That's mad.
That is hard to
I
take.
believe it.
That I can't imagine.
First 3 games left.
They beat Man City. That's the maddest
But
thing.
we'll continue watching.
This is the mad thing, you know.
They
They
beat Man
beat
Nah,
Man
City.
City.
that's
And lost the
traumatic.
league.
That is
That's
traumatic.
trauma. That's trauma.
That-
How can you
To a
say?
certain degree, that hurts me more than Real Madrid.
No, I hear that.
I hear that.
I hear that.
Because
I hear that.
a long, hard
I hear
season
that.
to finally do
I
it.
hear that.
And then to get beat by Dwight Gale.
Bruv.
Palace.
Istanbul.
Palace.
See, games like that are why I can't rate Liverpool. Games like that are why last season before I said Liverpool is dead. Because I can't believe how it happened, bro.
Let's
2 points.
let's get a final on who's the worst team of the week.
Right, I didn't even realise we're still on that.
Because it's Southampton. It's Southampton, Tottenham, and West Ham. Everton.
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 Who?
I'll go Tottenham. Adrian, last vote.
Tottenham are bad, man. Because to be fair, I didn't watch the Everton game, but from what I saw of Spurs...
Listen, if you're 2-0 down at half time against
I didn't watch
West
the game.
Ham.
I didn't watch the game. I watched Match of the Day, and I'm saying they're trash.
Mate, I walked in the house, it was friggin' 2-0 to West Ham. I was sitting there like, what? What is going on?
You know
here?
who's a decent player for Everton, by the way, before we finish? You know, like, Idrissa Gueye, yeah? I've liked him for
No
a few
disrespect,
years.
yeah, he's a poor man's Kenny, he's good.
He's good, you know.
I'm reserved. The jury's still out for me.
Like, even when he was at Villa, like,
He's been in the league for a bit, you know.
He's
Nah,
old, you
and
know.
that's why he's still out for me, because he was. See, the thing is, the stats they pulled up on the Monday Night Football one time when Koeman signed him at Everton, and they talked about him. They said how like he was second best to Kante in terms of not in a bad way, but like
tackles
after Kante, he was next in line for every other like accolade that Kante got. I thought, fine, okay.
And it was kind of an alert. It was kind of an alert for the big teams in Europe.
Maybe this is a coup. Maybe let's see. But
No pun intended.
But the thing is, he went down with Villa, right?
No, but that was an awful side.
He was awful. That's the thing. Like,
But a lot of that Villa team are still in the league.
I mean, why you sign Carlos Sanchez? Who buys Carlos Sanchez as an option? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Should be sacked. Pellegrini should.
I'd rather go without. I'd genuinely rather give an opportunity to one of the kids.
Declan Rice can be my starting centre midfielder because,
But he's trash,
well,
Yeah,
he
he's better than Sanchez.
Mate, he was springing the ball at Goodison. He took the ball at Goodison, started playing it about.
Don't believe the hype.
I'm just saying. He was playing it
don't
around.
believe the hype. That's
Hey,
not
speaking of West Ham, Wilshere didn't play.
And they won.
He's injured.
Is it what you're interested? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
And they won.
I feel like they needed Obiang. Not that Obiang is a good player, but I feel like the midfielder just looks.
Obiang played though.
Yeah, as
he
in
played.
the midfielder just looks physically poor.
Yeah. They looked bad in midfield, but they still want to
They
get.
just needed legs, someone to run.
Final vote, come on.
Oh, I said West Ham.
That's
I mean, Everton, sorry.
No, because we both said Spurs.
So
I don't understand why you're saying Spurs. Spurs lost to a title contender.
No, they got battered.
No,
It's not that they
bad.
lost.
They got battered 2-0.
Getting the defeat is another thing. They got battered. They got battered in the first hour. Easily, comfortably. It should have been 4. They should have been gone.
Let's go with Liverpool. Tottenham.
Spurs are the worst team of the week. Not that guy this week? Any takers? I think I've got one. If you haven't got one.
Who's not that guy? No one made a mayor. Or did they? Or am I missing someone?
Well, Mustafi will always be in the running.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, there is one.
Mustafi's there by default every week.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Mustafi.
Do you know what? You know when someone's so bad, he doesn't even deserve Hall of Fame by his name.
Nah, do you know what?
He's in a
Yeah.
league of his
Do you know
own.
what? I can think of a few people actually that did. A few people. As in 2. I got 2 in my head.
Oh!
That did
Yes.
acts that were just like, nah, you deserve to go in. Because you know, there's times where players just play bad, and it's like, maybe you're just dead. Like, I can't really fault you for being dead.
I can think of one.
But stupidity and horrible decisions need to be chastised. You
That
can't just let
trumps
it go.
all. That actually trumps all.
At what ground did they play at this weekend?
Oh, well, there's 2. There was one at Goodison,
Yeah.
and there was one in Italy.
Okay. Yeah, I thought of the
I'm thinking of one in Wembley.
one at Wembley.
At Wembley?
Who's that?
I don't know what happened at Wembley.
If it's what I think it is,
What, Mick Foley?
Mick Foley.
Who's Mick Foley?
Baffed.
No, the Belgian Mick Foley, innit?
The Belgian Mick Foley.
Oh, this one's not Belgian.
Oh, it's not Belgian.
Is he Dutch? Yeah. I think
Oh!
so you can go for that if you want.
The old man.
Let's wrap it up so we can do predictions for next week.
This individual is actually born 10 days after me.
Well, gift or a curse?
I sound like President T.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Gets. That album is sick.
I need
bro.
to hear it.
That was hard.
I ain't even heard D double.
President T's verse is legendary, bro.
Straight to his head. Okay, let's go for it, man.
I said, too much of a mountain, not worth the climb. I was dying.
Too much.
This individual began his professional career at FC Utrecht in 2005. Yeah.
Shout out to the Dutch massive.
He transferred. Shout out to the Mandarin from Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
He transferred to Swansea City in 2011, where he was a flipping bad boy. Yeah. Playing 3 Premier League seasons and winning the League Cup in 2013. So he's actually won the League Cup. Oh, legend.
He's won more at Swansea than he has at Spurs.
He joined.
I swear, Spurs garbage. I can't even let that one slide. Swansea have won the League Cup.
Yeah.
Wigan have won the FA
Yeah.
Cup. And Spurs haven't won anything
Yeah.
since 2008.
Yeah.
Garbage. Don't come here with that Tottenham garbage. Oh my God.
He joined Tottenham for a fee of 3.5 million in 2014.
What was he thinking?
It was good business at the time.
Oh,
I'll be honest, he looked like a good
man, he was a bad boy.
I'm
Joe.
asking for my money back now. I'll tell you that now. 3 million
A
or not.
full international for Netherlands since 09.
Man.
and that's where the good parts end.
That's where it ends.
Yeah, but this guy,
Nothing
I think Masuaku is stealing a living, but this individual.
Guy.
From 2014, he's been collecting the healthiest of wages.
Oh, at least 50k a week.
Oh,
He must be at least.
He has been
50K
collecting
a
a wage, yeah? The biggest highlight of his first career is fighting Fabregas at Stamford Bridge. Yeah?
week. Yeah, I remember that.
And,
Off the bench.
like, honestly, like, I don't think Spurs players know that he is the second goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I don't think they know. I don't think they're aware
He's
of what he does.
He's like Llorente, but just in a different position.
But the thing is, Llorente actually contributes when he comes on. This individual at Watford, yeah,
God.
passed the ball to the adverts when Alderweireld was standing right in front of him.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and the fact that he's a second goalkeeper to a goalkeeper that has a driving ban, the Spurs sort it out.
Like, mess.
Spurs
They
are a
have no
mess.
crowd.
You know, I want you to fight at Stamford.
Like,
Funny.
I saw him, yeah. I saw him parry the ball.
Parry, I like that word.
On Saturday.
Oh.
And I was like, this guy is garbage, bro. Like, from what he was 4 years ago to what he is now, he's garbage, yeah. Flipping, I don't know what else to say.
Nah, give the name.
But he's flipping trash.
Throw the name.
He is garbage, bruv. He is that sound when you hear the rubbish van come in, yeah. and you know that the recycle bin is 30 is outside.
Oh, on a Friday morning.
On a Friday.
We get Wednesday. We get
For me, it's
Wednesday.
Thursday, bro.
Hey,
You pack it.
For me, it's Thursday. And the worst thing about this guy is, well, there's two things. He gels his hair, yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
I think he gels his hair.
And his name sounds like a female's name, yeah?
It does.
Michelle Armand Vorm. You're not that flipping guy this week, bro. You're absolute trash. You're garbage. The only reason I rate is because you're getting like 50 bags a week, yeah? And not doing anything for it. You're absolute trash, bro.
we didn't even mention
Like,
the fact
he's
that
garbage, bro.
he's saving shots behind the line. Like, what are you doing?
Bro, he wouldn't play
And he
basketball.
appealed.
He
Him
appealed.
and Harry Winks were
I don't
appealing.
understand what I'm talking to the ref for.
The referee
Blood.
points to his watch and he's like, no, it's gone off.
It's gone over the line.
It's gone over the line.
He's like, no, I
And
didn't
then,
cross it,
and then you see when they showed the goal decision, like it was a close one. When they showed the view of where the ball was, it was like a
You know,
yard
like, no,
inside.
but you know, like, he knows he's flopped.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I'm so glad you remembered that.
Oh,
I
God.
forgot that happened.
What?
Because I was like,
idiot.
bro, who
What's
was
an
not that
idiot?
guy this week?
He's so poor.
He's so trash.
He is stealing a living, and we're talking.
Even that second goal was his fault as well.
The second,
Yeah.
the defending
Yeah.
was woeful awful. Was woeful awful.
Tottenham was good at
The
own goal.
goals that they conceded in that game were was it the Alderweireld one? When he almost
Vertonghen.
was it Vertonghen's one?
Yeah,
Question, yeah. You see when they signed him, like you said, it was a good deal. What
Yeah.
wasn't this then?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Why is it when he
No,
plays
no,
Tottenham?
No, but this is the
Yeah,
point.
exactly the
It's like 2014 Swansea goalkeeper to now. Bro, he's a different guy.
Who are you?
What was good at Swansea?
No, but he's stealing a living. He knew that he was not going to start in front of Lloris, and said, you know what, London living, I'm chilling.
Making peace.
This is not Swansea.
Bags. Yeah.
This is not
I have to
Swansea.
work hard. It's not
Yeah.
raining all the time.
It's the move.
And because of the stadium, he's
young
not going to
Harrods.
get sold.
That's a hard thing, you know, a hard concept to grasp. Whether you just like your life is cushy, everything's nice apart from the fact that you're not playing football.
No, but
you have to move. You have to move.
You know what? But that's why Asu Okoto is the realest G since flipping Al Capone. The guy said, football is a job. I don't love this thing. I'm doing my job. That's it.
I'm making
I
peace,
signed a
man.
contract. You man said you're not going to start me. I'm collecting my piece.
I'll take my money and go.
Come on, bro.
Okay. That's it. That's
No
it.
love here. No love.
That's it.
Exactly it. That was brilliant. Okay, predictions for next week, very quickly. 12:30 kick-off on Sky Sports. Guess what it is? Fulham Watford. It's getting ridiculous.
No, you know what?
It's time to boycott. It's time to it's time to unsubscribe to your Sky, to your BT, to whatever it is. Unsubscribe it now. Virgin, what other is on there? Come off it.
I said now TV.
There's no chance who is paying this that isn't a fan already going to the
No, I
game?
can't lie. I think it'll be a fun one. It'll be a fun one.
It will be fun. It's a tasty game, but not for
Yeah.
television.
Oh yeah.
It's for match of the day at 10:30. That's what it is. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Not for 12:30.
Match of the day will
Saturday.
not show this game first on Saturday.
Absolutely not.
They won't. They won't.
Yeah, right.
No,
They won't.
You're absolutely right.
They won't.
Predictions, Oscar.
Fulham at home.
Fulham what? Yeah, Fulham at home. Putney.
Draw.
down the bridge.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't
Take
see
a ball from
Watford
Watford.
taking an L here.
I'll go Watford win. Burnley at home to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Wow, this is interesting. I'm going Bournemouth.
I think Burnley pick up their first win of the season.
1-1.
1-1. Cardiff Man City.
Oh,
Is it time, ladies and gentlemen, to start tripling your captains?
I don't think it's time.
Is it not time? Is it too early?
I think it'll be 2-0.
Too early. Oh, okay. I could see red cards in this, and I could see a Fernandinho or someone like that getting injured. Someone's getting horribly
You can
hurt.
always see a red card in the Cardiff game, innit?
Oh, mate, Cardiff at home, yeah, it's not funny.
It's
It's
I'm
not
gonna
funny.
say something like 4-0. I think that.
It's not funny
I
for
think
them.
Cardiff
Listen,
is
can I be honest?
smoked.
Let's say like you win the league or like 96 points, yeah,
Yeah,
but you draw with like Cardiff in like November.
yeah.
The league should be taken away from you. Because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be
Cardiff have
champions.
got a point. Who did they get their point at?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Kennedy missed the penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. There was like 4 red cards.
It's a genuinely bad game.
No. Ernest,
Yeah,
watch,
this team is
watch
garbage.
Newcastle live. No, for every Newcastle fan out
Newcastle,
there,
listen,
I sympathise with you
Listen,
lot. 'cause
Newcastle is
Newcastle fans are watching Newcastle live.
What am I doing that for? Newcastle is a representation of their owner's biggest asset, which is Sports Direct. Yeah, Newcastle is the Slazenger of the Premier League. They are absolute
the
trash.
Slazenger of the Premier League.
I'd say Gola.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, because Slazenger at least dominate tennis.
At least 10.
Goala's not dominating nothing, and that's like.
But I used to see Gola in Primark.
Goaler, you know.
Good times. Is it Full House City?
Those are bad
Yeah.
times, bro.
Full House, yeah. Palace at home to Newcastle. Oh,
Palace.
oh,
Palace.
just Palace. I'm gonna go just Palace.
Yeah, Newcastle ain't winning away.
How
Palace.
must you be? We're winning away. We're winning. That's what we were singing all game in that. Newcastle.
Hold on, who's playing at 5:30 then?
Oh, don't worry. We still got a few more 3 o'clock.
Oh gosh.
But good
Leicester,
question. How many away games has Emery won?
Wow.
Cardiff, and
Newcastle.
So if he wins 2 more, that's more than the whole of last season.
Damn.
Oh, blimey.
we won 2 away games last season. 3 away
3.
games last season. Everton, Huddersfield.
Hey, Arsenal are dead, you know.
We're back, bro. Back on the act. Leicester at home to Huddersfield. I can't predict Leicester.
Leicester.
No,
Bro,
DME,
they could
DME.
draw this game.
No, Vardy.
No, I believe Leicester.
Vardy's having a
You
party.
say that, bro. They went to Bournemouth and got an 8-4 goals.
Bournemouth
at
have been
Bournemouth.
good.
At Bournemouth.
No, it's wild, but yeah,
It's wild, bruv.
it's
Apparently-
wild, but Leicester win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw. Liverpool at home to Southampton.
Is that a 5:30?
Nope. 3 o'clock.
I don't even listen. If we don't win this game, we're not serious contenders.
You know you said that there times.
you say that every week.
You say that every
Huh?
week.
You say that every week.
Bro, City got 100 points last week. last season.
No, I hear that.
They didn't bet against Southampton.
I hear that. No. Yeah, Liverpool full house, yeah?
Yeah.
After what I just saw from Southampton just
Oh,
last
so
week.
Mark Hughes. Oh, yeah.
Give them 8.
Yeah.
Give them 9, 10 and whatever. Give them that
If we
money.
don't beat this team, then I won't talk to you about the league ever again.
Good. Oh, God, yeah. Manchester United at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers. 3 o'clock kickoff. Why is it not on TV?
Yeah, that's a good game.
This is
Yeah, why is
saucy.
that not?
That's such a
Yeah,
5:15.
Man United
That's such a
versus
5:30
It's
game.
such a 5
That's a good game.
No, but to be fair,
Man United at home to Wolves.
we're playing on. Hold on, we're playing on Wednesday.
That's probably why.
So why are we playing on Saturday?
Why not?
So when we
Yeah, same,
Oh, yeah, no. Wednesday, Saturday.
same with City, though, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm thinking that. I was gonna say something. It's gonna sound like I'm busy.
There he is. There they are. Go on.
Oh, thank God is good, you know. Champions League is back. No more flipping internationals.
Blue banner around the stadium and that. Oh.
You know, this year I'm treating Champions League like it's an international break. Like I
European
don't
League.
care about none of them games.
Emmerdale.
Do you
about
not?
Nothing. Like I don't care in the knockout stages,
you know, I
but
watched
group
like-
stage I don't care.
That's why I watched like 4 Champions League games last season.
PSG Liverpool.
Yeah, I guess I have to get a view.
Come on, bro.
But I watched like 4.
Barca
Champions-
Tottenham.
No, for like 8 years, I didn't care about it. I can't lie.
I'm watching it.
Barca Tottenham, really? You gonna sit there and watch that?
Yes.
And just watch a one-sided game?
You never know.
Tottenham gonna offer nothing.
Tottenham beat Madrid last year.
And Madrid won the Champions League.
Yeah, but they beat them.
Yeah, but they beat them. So.
And I always said to you, listen, guys, they're asleep.
Yeah, you did.
They'll wake up in February.
That's not the point. The point is that the point is, did you think Tottenham were going to beat Madrid?
I didn't think that, no.
Exactly.
I didn't think that. And guess what? I don't think they're going to beat Barcelona.
Okay,
And
cool.
there's not a chance in hell that they're going to beat
What about
Barcelona.
11?
All things are possible, but They're not going to do it. They're not going to
Have
do
they made
it.
a DVD yet of that Real Madrid win?
Probably. Probably.
Yeah,
So you
it's
can
a Spurs story.
download that as
They
a
have a
patch.
DVD on Drawing 4 All at the Emirates. Do you know that? They have a DVD for that.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're lying.
Yes, they do. That's why
A DVD.
Tottenham scum. They have a DVD for that game.
No, they don't, man.
Mate,
You're
I'm joking.
exaggerating.
Come on, Man United Wolves.
No, wait. Tottenham wrote.
It's
There's
gonna
a book.
be
about-
it's gonna be a 2-1 to United, yeah.
Yes.
And Ruben Neves is gonna advertise why he
Yeah.
should be at Old Trafford.
Window shop.
Do you know,
Window shopping.
I can't lie. I see Wolverhampton nicking the win here.
Huh?
I can't lie.
Do.
Do you know why? Because they'll come out to play.
That's how I roll up.
Yeah.
They'll come out to play and force United to play, and United ain't on playing. Mourinho's not on playing.
What's United these days?
Keep it tight at the back, nick your goal, see you later, 3 points.
Man,
Next
that
week.
sounds like a mid-table team.
Nah, it doesn't as
We,
such.
but we move like a mid-table team.
No, but you see what I'm saying? You know, like when you.
But
like a
Mourinho did that at
mid-table
Chelsea.
team.
He did that at Chelsea. Keep it tight at the back, 2-0, and we'll see you later.
No, but that sounds like to me like we're in bad form, and we need to sort of get over the line and stay safe. So I'm just gonna keep it tight at the back.
He did it when he was at Chelsea. It didn't look like it was bad form. It
That's-
looked like
that's
it was
bad,
man management, if anything. He was lauded for it.
Okay. Oh, in that sense.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's going to keep it tight. But I think Wolverhampton will nick something.
I think United win.
Man United, Oscar?
Yeah, I think United win.
Ernest?
2-1 United.
Brighton is the 5:30 kickoff at home to Spurs.
Oh,
Yeah, it is a bit hard.
Spurs.
Tottenham Hotspur, you'll always be. Yeah, go on.
Spurs.
Is it a Brighton home win?
Nah,
I think it's a Brighton home win, you know.
If we see that Brighton that we're watching, you know what I'm saying?
What, that went 2-0 down against Southampton?
And clawed it back with like 10 minutes
That's
to
the
go.
second week in a row they did that.
And they beat United.
Yeah, I'm not here for it. Tottenham.
And they gave Liverpool a tough game.
I'm not here for it.
They're at home. I'm going to go for a draw. Draw. Ernest?
Brighton win.
Spurs. Oscar?
Yeah, I said Spurs win.
Sunday, 1:30 kick-off. It's West Ham at home to Chelsea. Will you be at the London Stadium?
Free smoke.
Listen, it's going to be free smoke.
Oh,
As confident
Giroud-
as you, man, you know.
Giroud's going to get a goal.
I'm not as confident as
Oscar?
you.
Do you know how fun that stadium is?
But
You saw West Ham at the Emirates. You're about to watch West Ham at home
watch
against
West-
Chelsea.
I watch
You're
West Ham.
going
Listen.
to
Bro,
pepper them.
Hazard against Zabaleta.
That sauce.
No, Oscar.
Oh, God.
does that play for them?
Yes.
It'll
Oscar.
probably be Frederick.
And on the other side is going to be Masuaku.
Doesn't matter. There's Balbuena in the middle of that. Who's got
Oh
5
my
caps for
God.
Paraguay.
Yeah, do you know
and
what,
he's
yeah?
27 years of age. that's
That's ridiculous.
That's disgusting. You know what it is? It's
Right, yeah,
disgusting.
I think we should start Morata for that one just to get confidence.
No.
because he's,
No, West Ham ain't that bad.
Mate, if Pedro starts, he's going to just...
Hey, if it's
left
Pedro,
and right.
if it's Pedro or Willian and Hazard
Left
and
and right,
Giroud,
left
oh,
and right, left and right.
what, that little layoff?
Just
left
Ah,
and right.
blood.
Just death touch.
It's long.
Just death
I
touch.
might captain Hazard
we'll
this
see
week.
it. We'll see. I'll put Chelsea to win, but I don't think
Comfortably.
It'll be, I think it'll be like
It's
a
a case
No,
of
it's,
how
you know,
many?
it's going to be
How many? How many? How
You
many?
lot are confident,
I'll say to you,
bro.
Oscar, if you score 4 and 5, I'll look at you. I'll look at you with contempt. Just so that you just...
Hey, I'll take that L.
Yeah,
I'll take that L.
Do you know how comfy he's gonna be
give you that.
when Diddy sent them out to get Cambodian breast milk,
You
and he knew it was gonna come.
He was assured.
On shoulders.
And
He was comfy. Breast milk, you made my day.
He asked for a midget. He asked for a picture of a midget holding these balloons, and the picture came.
That's how comfy it's
That's how
gonna
comfortable
be.
he was.
Hey, these men have too much money. My man's also trying to experiment. Oh, what?
4 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. It's Arsenal at home to Everton, who've just come from a 3-1 defeat.
Is
against
Richarlison
West Ham.
back for that game?
Yeah, he is.
Hey!
Let's not do
Hey,
this. It's our 5th win in a row.
Yeah.
5 wins on the bounce.
When man don't run at your back four, it's not easy.
Hey, it's
It's
hilarious,
not
you
easy
know.
for Arsenal.
4-2 Arsenal then.
It's not easy.
4-2 Arsenal. I don't care.
And then you're gonna see Bernard just pulling strings.
Listen, guys. Win number 5 in a row. I can't remember the last time we won 5 games in a row.
Do you know what it's gonna be? Yeah, I think you lot are gonna score, but then they'll win, and someone like Tosun will score.
He's garbage.
That's another
He's
thing.
awful.
They've got nothing up front.
He's.
Like, do you know what he is? He's like, you know when someone's so... He's like Kevin Phillips up front.
Ooh, Theo Walcott. Ooh, hey,
Hey,
there's
that
got
pace.
Everton are going to win.
What?
Everton
Ernest,
will
Ernest,
win.
show some respect.
I wouldn't
Show
say
some respect.
win. I'll say draw though.
Everton will win.
Ernest, Everton lost to West Ham
So
at home.
what does that mean?
They conceded 3 goals
What
against
does
West
that mean?
Ham.
What does that mean?
How many do you think we'll score against Everton?
Listen,
How many do you think we'll score? On a real?
you smashed them last year, yeah?
Who?
Everton, you absolutely battered them last year.
Everton.
Peter, I might captain Aubameyang.
We went to Goodison and scored 5 at Arsenal's worst time, worst season. You name it.
That's because they had Rooney in midfield.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Guess what they got
It does
now?
matter.
Well, guess what they got now? Schenk friggin' what? Nias. I saw Nias come off the bench for them.
Umar Nias.
Someone tried to salvage a game.
Hey, you see
crap,
Nias,
you
yeah?
They brought on him.
Hey, there's bare money thieves in the league, you know.
Thieves. I was watching the back 4 of Everton, thinking this can't be it.
You know what, yeah?
This can't be it. Change
know,
your
yeah.
mind.
Fam,
Repent.
Kenny.
You know what, yeah?
Repent. Kenny. Holgate is garbage. Did you see? He's got the number 2 as well. Garbage player. Did you see Mourinho's comments about Calvert-Lewin? I cried laughing.
Did you,
I
what
cried.
when he mentioned Rashford's minutes,
Talk about Rashford's minutes.
and he said
He says he's not Dominic
he's
Solanke.
not Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
He's not Ruben
He's not
Loftus-Cheek.
Dominic Solanke.
He's not Calvert.
He's not Calvert-Lewin. I was like,
What does that mean?
I cried.
no, because man, I'll tell you, because your boy Carragher, he's
Obviously, we know that though.
suggesting that Rashford go on loan when he has more minutes than any other young English youngster in the league.
Do you remember when Mourinho pulled out the list?
Of the players that he's
youngsters he's played.
He's played.
But it was a long list because he did like Copa del Rey, League Cup.
But the thing is, yeah, who believed it?
Believe what
Yeah.
the list?
Yeah,
No, it's
none
facts.
of us. None of us believed it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he didn't talk about any of the minutes they played. He just said, these are the players I've given debuts to. Bearing in mind the debut could be the last 2 minutes of the game.
Last 2 minutes. of
Okay,
cameos.
cool. So none of us believed it. But the Rashford one, he brought facts.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's a
He
good
actually
point.
brought numbers. He said the amount of 90-minute games he's played.
The only thing that's interesting about that stat is that how many starts he had in the league was something about like 17 out of like 50-something games. And it was a bit like, But he does bring him on.
But how many starts has Solanke had?
Oh, yeah, no.
Calvert-Lewin
In comparison to them, man.
Ruby Cheek.
Yeah.
Wait. Calvert-Lewin though.
Calvert-Lewin no star.
I feel like he plays a lot. You know?
I feel like he would have had more starts than Rashford since
doesn't.
since he came into the
Ra-
league.
Rashford actually gets more games
No,
than
they were
Martial.
naming, when he was naming the numbers, I sat there like, really? He had like 38 games in like the first season or something like that? It was something crazy like that. He had a lot of games in his first year under Mourinho. I remember this. This was brilliant. Anyway, that sums up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe.
Champions League is back.
The Champions League's back. The Europa League, more importantly, is back. The league.
I said more importantly.
We're playing.
Oh,
because what we're playing? We're playing FC Voskla Poltava. Have you ever heard of them?
You see that thing that Robin was talking about? There's going to be a third European Cup.
European Cup. Yeah.
What is that?
It's garbage.
We don't care.
We'll kick off with that. Europa League's already garbage, so the third one's going to be utter garbage.
How can it get worse than garbage?
It's going to be utter garbage.
there for that.
Utter. It's going to be like the cup with the Intertoto Cup. It's going to be like one of those, the fairs, whatever it is, the Fair Plays Trophy. It'll be like the Chicken Trade Trophy
It's
in Europe.
Toto's mad, you know. I can get in a competition based off of fair play.
The least yellow cards of the season.
Like the fair play league.
Teams like Fulham and Villa were in that
Yeah,
cup.
so Fulham on it. Dead team.
It's a mad team.
Anyway,
It's
man,
the Chicken Trade Trophy.
we're out.
Peace!